Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody who's tuning in live with me or in the archive. Thank you very much. This is episode number 145. 145 episodes have passed of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, go to the social networks, the forums, the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. Well, I really shouldn't be talking about wildfire. We're having an unbelievable wildfire out here in Texas that's even threatening the city of Austin, Texas, for Christ's sake. But we'll get to that in a minute. But first and foremost, folks, I just can't reiterate anymore. There's all kinds of little buttons underneath the little player there, little Facebook thumbs up buttons, little tweet this button, share this buttons. Use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. It's just a freaking click. Anyway, folks, I know there's a lot of people wondering what in the hell is happening in today's markets, and I hate to reiterate this once again, but helter-skelter, it's a helter-skelter market because of the pussy-whipped investors out here that don't know their asses from their elbows. And unfortunately, folks, we're seeing the repercussions of this emotionally impulsive investment community. It's just disgustingly ill. If you folks tuned in last night or actually followed me on Twitter, and if you don't know my Twitter account, well, by God, what the hell are you doing? Ghost Politics is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. If you would have listened to me or actually been following me, I was hosting a voice chat last night. We had a great, serious discussion until a bunch of, stupid liberals started coming in and agitating the place, and by that time I was tired, decided to go ahead and close up shop. But we had great capitalist discussions. And the individuals that were in there asking me my prognostication for today, and I said that we were going to see a retraction today because we saw it in the world markets on Monday. The only reason that we didn't see it in these markets is because of that disgusting government-induced holiday called Labor Day. Now, I know there's a lot of assholes that are wondering why I didn't show up to the broadcast yesterday. Well, first and foremost, I don't really appreciate all the garbage that's being put out about me on YouTube, all these audio splices, all this nonsense. And when I started, taking a search and looking at all the riffraff that's out here on the internet, I decided that I'm not going to give you idiots a show. I mean, I bet you on Labor Day, every fruit bowl, every bull-nosed bull dyke, every long-haired liberal, every new fag, every idiot out there would have been on this broadcast agitating the show. And hey, I'm not going to sit over here and be badgered, for Christ's sake. So what the hell? I'm not going to do it. That's the bottom line. I'm not going to do it. And for all you folks that were sitting here flapping your fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard talking malarkey on Twitter because I didn't have a little broadcast on Monday. Well, you know what? You're lucky we're not in a damn bar room, because I'd stomp your tea so far down your stupid, dumb internet cyber vermin throat. Just never mind. I'm not even going to get myself riled up, for Christ. I'm sorry, folks. I'm getting myself riled up. I told myself that I wasn't going to do this any longer. I told myself that I was going to contain my composure, and if anybody calls up with any kind of malarkey, I was going to calm down. I was going to do some more of that, what do you call that crap, that Confucius Oriental stuff, you breathe in, you breathe out. The sun is warm, the grass is green. So, I'm going to start doing a little bit of that. If I start feeling the blood boiling, if I start feeling myself sweating, I sweat during this show. You understand? It's 63 degrees in here, and I'm sweating because you people just, Jesus Christ, you pissed me off, for the lack of a better term. You pissed me off. Anyway, let me get to the markets here. Before I get to the market, where's my drink, for Christ's sake? Give me a drink. Get a little bit of a sip here. Oh, good stuff, baby, good stuff. Anyway, folks, let me get to the markets, because the markets were retracting today, and the reason is because of the European debt crisis. That's right, the euro is in jeopardy of completely collapsing. We could see what happened to the United States financial system in 2008 happen to the European Union. And at this point in time, that's what's really spooking investors at this point, because many of them feel that if the European Union goes down, it's going to have a ripple effect throughout the whole goddamn global economy, and they're absolutely correct. Because let me explain why the European Union crumbling will have an effect here in the American markets. A lot of these financial institutions, a lot of these quote-unquote mutual funds and 401k managers, and all these individuals actually have vested interest in the European Union. They actually trade, whether it's equities or any other financial instrument that is directly related to the European Union. Now, why would they do that? Well, it's diversification. It's diversification, and if the European Union collapses, well, that means all bonds that were bought by private investors to help fund the government of these socialist countries are going to basically lose their capital. Anybody who had vested capital, whether it being currency or a savings account, real estate, who the hell knows the kind of ripple effect it's going to have? You saw what happened here in the United States in 2008. You saw it, and this is going to happen here in Europe and in the European Union, and it's going to have a horrific, devastating effect. What we're witnessing, folks, is the systematic implosion of socialism itself. And I have always said this, even though the Europeans out there that criticize me say that I'm just some kind of a goddamn capitalist pig, that I'm some kind of a snake or a lizard. But inevitably, we are witnessing the collapse of socialism. And why? Because you cannot continue to sustain any kind of civilization that produces absolutely nothing but human stagnation. Do you understand? And mediocrity. You cannot sustain a civilization based upon a bunch of idiots retiring at 45 and, getting 100% of their damn so-called little state-funded salary for the rest of their life, so they can just kind of, sit in the sun and, hop around Europe and, be a bunch of fruit bowls. It ain't going to work like that anymore, right? Unfortunately, the Europeans are going to have to go out and work, and they don't like that. You understand? The Europeans don't like the fact that they're going to have to go out and work. Just take a look at the Greece riots, and if you're not familiar with that, Jesus Christ, just Google, or not Google, screw Google, YouTube it up for yourself. Just take a look at the footage coming out of Greece, the riots that came out of Ireland, the protests that are happening in Spain, the potential unrest that's going to happen in Italy. I could go on and on. The European Union, it looks like it's crumbling from within. France looks like all its banks may collapse from within. This is horrible. And this is what's really devastating the markets. But in my personal opinion, I think that in this next retraction, because, of course, folks, I mean, we're dealing in such a high volatile market. I mean, today, the stock market, the Dow Jones Industrials was down 300 points today. But today it closed out down 100.96 points, all right? A percentage decrease of 0.90%, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 11,139.30. Now, what does that mean? That means that's high volatility. I mean, that is a swing of 300 points there. Do you understand what I'm saying? 200 points, excuse me. I mean, that is a major swing. I mean, anybody who's day trading, which, you know, yours truly is, and anybody else who's out there participating in this type of swing and just kind of buying these equities and trading them right before they top off, I mean, this is why this is happening. We're having such high volatility. It benefits the day traders and the options traders and the shorters. These are the exclusive groups of individuals that are capitalizing off of this market. Now, I know there's a lot of independent investors that are saying, well, what the hell do I do, Ghost? I mean, I'm seeing my investments kind of zigzag, and it's fluctuating price points. Well, the bottom line is, folks, is that the long-term investor reigns supreme here, all right? We're just dealing with the unfortunate side effects of an emotional, impulsive investor. There's no tradition in investing any longer. I mean, investors are completely reacting to news, to data. You know, they're reacting to better than expected earnings, to negative earnings. They're reacting to mergers. You know, it's completely reactionary. It's pathetic. It's not what the market was meant to be, but because we have government intervening with the private enterprise, and we have government trying to regulate prices and regulate industries, and I just want to go get into that. We've talked about it many times. This is why you have the situation in this economic America. This is why you have this. And it's really unfortunate. And until we have a complete change of leadership, we're going to continue to see these types of volatile markets. Now, my recommendation for those that want to get into the markets but cannot legally day trade because thanks to Yes We Can and the liberal regime at the time, they thought that the 2008 collapse had something to do with the independent investor. So now you have to have $50,000 in liquid capital in a brokerage account to participate in the volatility of day pattern trading. This is ridiculous. I mean, we got, 9.1 unemployment out here, and that's the, cookbooks of unemployment. That's not counting, all the other extracurricular, already been unemployed but don't file for unemployment type folks. All right, we got all these people unemployed. Don't you think that it would be to an individual's benefit to go and put in $500, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 into a brokerage account and participate in the volatility of pattern trading? I mean, take a look at the chart of the Dow Jones Industrials just today. Take a look at those peaks and valleys. I mean, wouldn't you want to participate in those swings of 50, 60, $1 swing? I mean, wouldn't you want to participate in that in a day trading, no matter how much stock that you could buy with however much you have in your brokerage account? Of course you would. But you can't do that because of this ridiculous government of ours that implemented this idea that the only people that should participate in day trading, the only people that should participate in pattern trading are those that have $50,000 in a brokerage account or $25,000 in a brokerage account on margin. Yes, we can, Obama. Yes, well, that's just ridiculous. And let me tell you something. Every capitalist that's listening to my voice, we're coming into an election season. You need to be calling these candidates. You need to be calling the people that are in power today and telling them and get them on record that they are willing to just completely abolish this law that prohibits the independent investor to participate in pattern trading. All right, this is serious business. I think that people could be making some serious money. Let me tell you something. In pattern trading, you could literally make $1,000, $2,000 a day if you understand the market volatility and investor sentiment of that particular time. You could literally do it with $5,000 in your brokerage account. I kid you not. All right, I kid you not. I know people are sitting here saying, no way, yes way. But what's prohibiting you from doing that, folks? The law. All right? The law. So, yeah, thanks a lot. And once again, if capitalists are listening to me out there, call your goddamn congressman, call these goddamn candidates, get them on the record that they're willing to just completely abolish this law, completely abolish it. It's preventing independent investors from prospering. Anyway, we already got through the Dow Jones Industrials. Let's get through the S&P 500, shall we? We got the S&P 500 down today, and did you take a look at the S&P? I mean, you're talking about volatility, for Christ's sake. Take a look at the day chart on that. Unbelievable, but it ended up closing just down a meager 8.73 points, a percentage decrease of 0.74%, closing out the S&P at 1,165.24 points. And let me tell you something, that ain't too bad for the S&P. You know, I mean, let's continue on with the NASDAQ. NASDAQ closed down a little, just sharply. Very modestly, I should say. It was down 6.50 points on the day, a percentage decrease of 0.26%, closing out the NASDAQ at 2,473.83 points. So inevitably, even though we saw major retractions early in the morning, even though we saw major retractions throughout the day, inevitably the investors are starting to realize the sentiment that I am conveying on this True Capitalist radio broadcast. All right? I mean, they are actually realizing that, hey, there ain't nowhere to run. I mean, where am I going to put my assets? Bonds? I mean, look at the European Union. I mean, just imagine all those bond holders right now. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're going to lose their money. I mean, you know, bonds are not a secured financial instrument, all right? And the yields on that aren't even worth the risks at this point in time. What, are you going to go to currency? I mean, all these governments, no matter what government in the international community that you point to that are supposed to be industrious economies, each and every one of those governments are debasing the currency. So if you liquidate any kind of equities or financial instruments and you convey it into currencies, or convert it into currencies, it's going to debase the longer that you keep it in liquidity, because it's not going to keep up with the rate of inflation, even if you hold it in a goddamn savings account or money market account, for Christ's sake. So where are they going? They have to go to the equities market, baby. They have to go to commodities. They have to go to gold. You know, they have to go to, the things that we've been talking about for how long, for Christ's sake, and I don't understand why it's so hard for the independent investor to start sinking into their stupid heads, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Give me my drink, man. Give me that damn drink. It's pissing me off, is what it is, folks. I mean, these investors are, because of their little pussy-whipped version of investing, they're preventing capitalists from prospering. I mean, this is a way oversold market, and I can't believe that these investors are keeping it down this low, for Christ's sake, you know? But once again, it's these pussy-whipped investors. I mean, what the hell? I don't know what else to say, for Christ's sake. Anyway, after retracting yesterday, the FTSE 100 actually bounced up. It was the only international market that actually bounced up, and I think that it's not a coincidence that the FTSE 100 is up, and the British have not only implemented austerity measures, but don't have anything to do with the European Union, and lo and behold, it's the only world market that's up. All right, the FTSE 100 is up 54.26 points, a percentage increase of 1.06% on the day. While every other market is down all across the world, FTSE 100 is up 1.06%, closing out the day at 5,156.84 points. Unfreaking real. Let's get to the commodities, shall we? Let's get to some goddamn commodities, because let me tell you, this is what we need to talk about. We need to start talking about commodities out here, because this is where people also need to diversify their investments, because I think that commodities are going to spike once again. And there are so many factors to take into consideration in this commodity spike, and it doesn't really matter what angle of commodities that you're going to, play within the next 6 months, because in my personal opinion, we are going to have low shortage of food, and we're going to have low shortage of crops. I can tell you right now that the state of Texas has not only taken a hit in agriculture as it relates to the drought that has caused nothing but, famine crops. But lo and behold, we've got 3.5 million acres, 3.5 million square miles, scorched because of goddamn wildfires. And you take that into consideration, and there's a whole bunch of other different factors to take into consideration when speculating about this potential rise in commodities. And the reason is because you have, the southern states implementing anti-immigration laws, which is actually prohibiting the distribution of a lot of these crops that are being cultivated. Because of Georgia's anti-immigration law, Alabama's anti-immigration law, you have a lot of illegal immigrants leaving the state, and a lot of crops that are just sitting there not being picked, going rotten, because there's not enough people that are actually willing to go out there and pick the crops out there. Because once the illegal immigrants are kicked out of a state, are the people that are sitting on their fat asses that are unemployed, are they going out there taking those jobs? No, they're not. So I'm telling you right now, I think that there is a commodity spike in the works at this point in time. And, that's just my 2 cents. I mean, if you want to, sit on your pecker shaft and, play with My Little Pony dolls and probe them up your disgusting, crustated shit funnel, that's your prerogative. I'm sitting over here shooting pearls at you idiots, telling you how to, live lavish, make some money. It's up to you whether you want to take it or not. Let's get to the markets. Let's get to the commodities, all right? Now, we see something odd here in energy because Brent crude spiked dramatically today. And I know there's a lot of people in Europe and Asia that are wondering, why in the hell is Brent crude up so high today? Well, because of this Libyan situation, believe it or not. This disgusting Libyan situation, these goddamn Libyan rebels are chasing a wild goose in this Muammar Gaddafi all over Africa, for Christ's sake, and it's jeopardizing a lot of the goddamn oil refineries and the oil pumps out there in northern Libya somewhere. I kid you not, man. This is what's rising Brent crude today. Because anybody see Brent crude? And for all you ass clowns that are ignorant and don't know, Brent crude oil is the oil that shipped off to Europe and Asia. It was up today $3.07. A percentage increase of 2.79% on the day, closing out Brent crude at $113.15 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Gasoline futures also saw a spike today. They were up $19.25, $19.25, a percentage increase of 2.07%. The reason we're seeing a rise in gasoline futures is because Hurricane Lee actually damaged a lot of the refineries out there in the southern coast, which is going to obviously halt production in the refinery from crude to gasoline. And as a result, we're going to see a spike here. It didn't reflect on the WTI sweet crude futures, but it's going to reflect in the gasoline oil futures, and we're seeing it now. Once again, they spiked $19.25, a percentage increase of 2.07%. Heating oil futures are up $2.59. Natural gas continues its volatile market, for Christ's sake. It's up 5 cents, a percentage increase of 1.45% on the day. And WTI sweet crude, you'd think all these increases in energy, you would think that the investors would be like, well, dudes, I mean, we're seeing a lot of increases in energy, dude. So, I mean, I just think that maybe we should, speculate on some potential energy prices in the WTI sweet crude markets. I don't know. Wrong! WTI is down 4 cents today, a percentage decrease of 0.05%, closing out WTI at $86.41. So that just goes to show you what kind of helter-skelter market that we're in today, for Christ's sake. Let's continue going. Agriculture. Canola is down $7.50. And let me tell you, that's finally a sell-off. Because within the past, 3, 4, 5 days, we've been announcing nothing but increases in this sector. It is down today at 1.30% on the day. Cocoa futures. Did everybody see cocoa just crash today? Down $110, a percentage decrease of 3.55% on the day. Good God! And moreover, with increases within the past several days, coffee. We've been announcing increases in coffee like for the past week, for Christ's sake. It's finally selling off. About time. It's down $7.10, a percentage decrease of 2.46% on the day. And corn. it saw a decrease, not enough, but it saw a decrease of 4.25 points, a percentage decrease of 0.56%. Jesus Christ, give me a drink, NJ. Give me a goddamn drink, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I'm sitting over here. I'm trying to do the markets. I'm seeing a bunch of finger spankers in the chat room talking a bunch of malarkey about me. I've got the engineer, giving me one of these little hand signals. What the hell is this, AJ? What the hell is that? Well, I can't be doing like 8 different things, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Anyway, I'm sorry, folks. I'm just. It's Taco Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It's Taco Tuesday, for Christ's sake. Oh man. Anyway, where else we got going on over here? Hey, and by the way, engineer, can you kick some of these spammers out of here? Kick them out. Kick them all out. All right, kick these idiots out. We don't need these idiots in here, flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers, thinking they're doing something, spamming out of here. We don't need that crap. All right? Good. All right, let's see what's going on here. Where were we, for Christ's sake? I lost my goddamn place. Here we are. Oh, yeah, cotton. Cotton is up 45 cents, a percentage increase of 0.42%. Wheat futures are down $14.50, a percentage decrease of 1.65%. Sugar saw a steep decrease of 89 cents, a decrease of 89 cents, a percentage decrease of 3.05%. We got soybean down dramatically, $23.25, a percentage decrease of 1.61% on the day. And lumber, did anybody see lumber, for Christ's sake? I mean, good God. I know there was a lot of people out there that were investing in lumber because of the speculations that I was just kind of throwing out there on the table here on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. I was speculating because we're seeing all these atmospheric disturbances, all these hurricanes. Obviously, we're going to see a lot of devastation. And when you see a lot of devastation, what's going to cause an increase? Lumber. People are going to need lumber for a lot of reasons. And let me tell you something right now. Lumber is making serious capital. I know there's people out there that listen to my broadcast that are making money. It is up again, $5.70, a percentage increase of 2.21% on the day. I mean, good God. I mean, let me tell you something right now. If you would have just entertained, some of these, lumber opportunities that I was putting forth on the table, if you would have just entertained, you would have been up at least 10% on your goddamn money, for Christ's sake. Woo! Oh, man, that's great. I tell you, the prognosticator of prognosticators. Anyway, let me get to the markets, and I want to get to your calls. Oat futures are down $1.75, a percentage decrease of 0.47%. We've got, soybean oil futures down 22. We got copper futures down $5.90. I forgot about the metals. It's about the metal. They just skipped right through that. And also skipped right through the damn bull-nosed bull dykes, didn't I? I mean, the bull-nosed bull dykes didn't even come out today, so that's why I didn't even acknowledge them. There is no change in the wool futures today. Copper's down $5.90, a percentage decrease of 1.43%. The reason you're seeing a decrease in copper is because a lot of people are potentially saying that we're going to see another recession or a global recession or an economic contraction. And as a result, copper investors are seeing that as weak demand for copper because copper is mainly a component to a lot of manufacturing goods that are consumed by consumers. And if we're going into another potential recession or if there's going to be any kind of economic contraction, obviously the consumers are not going to have the capital necessary to go out and invest in anything that has copper as a component. So that's why we're seeing this decrease in copper, $5.90, a percentage decrease of 1.43% on the day. I mean, gold, for Christ's sake. I mean, did anybody see the volatility in gold? I mean, when the market was down, 300 points this morning, gold was up like $50-something, all right? Then when people started buying in on a lot of these sell-offs in the equities markets, all of a sudden people from the gold sector started selling off to capitalize on the equities, for Christ's sake. Anyway, gold is up a mere $1.20. A mere $1.20. I mean, that just goes to show you the volatility that we're having in the freaking gold market. Up $50 this morning. Now it's just up $1.20. I mean, that just goes to show you what's going on, for Christ's sake. A percentage increase of 0.06%. Good Lord. Anyway, let's go to silver, shall we? Because silver saw a major sell-off. Why it saw a major sell-off, I have no freaking clue, you know? But once again, helter-skelter market. I have no freaking clue why silver is down. It seems to me that people are cashing out. I don't know, diversifying. I have no freaking clue. None. But, you know, silver is down, man. Was it 97 cents, a percentage decrease of 2.27% on the day. I mean, good God. But silver is still high, I think. I mean, it's still in a good price. I still think that we're going to see $50 silver prices once again. It closed out today, though, at $42.09 per troy ounce of silver. Now, I've got questions of people that are saying, hey, Ghost, when is this gold bubble going to burst? You know, I listened to you back in the old days when, you know, True Capitalist Radio 1, 2, 3, 4, and you talked about gold. When is this gold bubble going to burst? Well, I can't really basically time when the gold bubble is going to burst. That's why I always caution individuals that are invested in this particular sector to be keenly observant of your investments, because this is a volatile goddamn market, and it's based purely upon emotional, impulsive investing. But I still think that I'm going to give a price point, and I've already said it. I'm thinking 2,500. If we hit 2,500, either it's going to explode to 3,000 or it's going to just completely pop. I kid you not. All right? I mean, you know, because that's a price point. Remember, these technical assholes, there's a lot of people that go with the technical analysis. And, you know, they base these things on price points that, you know, this is a bench test to whether, you know, it's going to spike or whether it's going to collapse. And in my personal opinion, I think that, you know, 2,500 is looking pretty good. All right? In my view, that's my opinion. I don't know. Many people may think it may even go higher, you know, but I am kind of conservative as it relates to, you know, buying the hype on bubbles, you know? And not only that, I mean, I bought in on gold when it was like $700, baby, so. Woo! I'm going to liquidate everything that I've got, not just any kind of financial instruments as it relates to gold, but goddamn the physical gold that I've collected, baby. The physical gold. I'm riding that damn bubble, baby. I'm riding it, baby. Anyway, I'm sorry, folks. I'm just saying. I mean, you know, it's good to be right. You know, feels good to be right. That's all I got to say. Anyway, let's get to the livestock. Then I'll get to your calls. All right. Live cattle is up $2.30 today, a percentage increase of 2%. Jesus Christ, what's causing this fuel in live cattle? Could it be the wildfires in Texas? Because Texas is one of the largest producers of cattle in the world. And not only did we suffer all this devastation, 3.5 square miles of scorched earth out here in Texas, but also we've had a drought. We've had the worst drought in history, which in turn has, you know, basically killed off a lot of livestock out here because of the lack of water, the lack of drinking water for these goddamn animals. It's ridiculous. So I think that's why you're seeing an increase in live cattle at this point. Let's get to cattle feeder. They're also up $1.47, a percentage increase of 1.11% for cattle feeder. And for all you fat jelly-ass bastards that like to eat a couple of hambos, that like to shove a fat, greasy-ass hambo down your damn gullet, well, let me tell you, it got a lot cheaper for you today. It is down $1.70, a percentage decrease of 2.05%. So all you fat jelly-ass, ham-bone assholes can shove a couple of damn ham bones in your gullet, you freaky bastards. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Anyway, before I take some calls, I do want to reiterate to all those capitalists that are kind of wondering what the hell they should be doing in this unbelievable volatile market. And my suggestion to you is just to stay the course. Stay the course, because inevitably this oversold market is going to buy itself back, and it's going to happen very, very fast. And whenever you see retractions like this is the time to start, contemplating and entertaining certain bottom-feeding opportunities. Buy low, sell high. And when you contemplate these bottom-feeding opportunities, make sure that the stocks and the equities or whatever financial instrument that you invest actually has the ability to not only sustain itself and grow, but has potential demand for the future. You have to also take in consideration its fundamentals, too. I mean, is this a debt-based company? Is this a company that has a high debt-to-income ratio? I mean, does it have, a high PE ratio? I mean, there's a lot of different fundamental factors that you have to take in consideration, but most of all, you just have to make sure that this company ain't going to go belly up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all it comes down to. So as far as I'm concerned, when everybody's leaving the market, folks, that's when I'm going in. And you goddamn well better know that not only was I going in today on the market, I mean, the volatility, day trading is unbelievable. You don't understand the amount of liquidity that I'm able to scrape up day trading. I parlay that liquidity into long-term investments and just sit. You understand? Just sit, baby. That's all I'm doing, baby. I'm making money, baby. That's what I do. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to some of these people's calls here. What's going on? 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Let's get to the first subject matter. I want to talk a little bit about these wildfires that have scorched 3.5 square miles of the state of Texas. Over 1,000 homes lost, 895 homes lost within the past 48 hours. 2 people died. A mother and a child died in their home. It's just a complete and utter devastation out here in Texas. It's even, believe it or not, threatening the city of Austin, Texas. Yesterday, went to go help a couple of people that I know personally that are being afflicted by this horrible wildfire that's devastating Texas. But inevitably, I'll tell you this right now, it ain't going to break the spirits of Texas, and we're standing strong. We're taking care of our own out here. We have no problems. As you can see, the Texas governor, he didn't sit there and pander his ass for the presidential campaign. He was coming out here to Texas, taking care of business, and that's all there is to it, all right? That's all there is to it. So inevitably, we're okay. There's an unfortunate group of individuals that lost property, that lost homes, that have property that's completely scorched. But in essence, folks, as long as individuals have their lives and, are fiscally responsible, these things can go out and, be rebuilt again. And we're going to be just fine out here in Texas. We kick ass and take names out here in Texas. All right? You know what we tell Mother Nature? When, Mother Nature's deliberately trying to, prevent having rain being dispensed upon this state, we tell Mother Nature, bring it on. You understand? Bring it on. That's all I got to say. Bring it on, baby. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call out here. My thoughts and prayers, once again, to the folks that are afflicted with this unfortunate wildfire devastation, the capitalists that are losing property out here, losing livestock, my thoughts and prayers go out to you. So let's get to some calls here. And before we get to calls, I know for a fact that we're going to have a bunch of ass clowns calling up and, saying LOL at Texas, and they're going to say, oh, I hope Texas burns, because these idiots can't stand the fact that Texas is the greatest state in the union. Texas is the greatest state in the universe, for Christ's sake, while their little pissing ground, little stupid real estate continues to plummet from the 2008 collapse. The real estate market out here in Texas is booming, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm contemplating selling the property that I have currently out here in downtown Austin, Texas. I'm considering selling it because I could literally double my money, for Christ's sake, and I just bought it last year. I mean, I just bought the goddamn thing last year, so that's what I'm saying, folks. I mean, this is why people hate Texas. They hate the fact that we're a non-union state. We don't like unions out here. They don't like the fact that this is an at-will work state. They don't like the fact that we don't have a state income tax. They don't like the fact that we kick ass and take names. We can travel 85 miles per hour on our freeways now, baby. That's how much of a badass we are. We can take our guns to work. You can walk around Texas with a gat in your pocket, just as long as you are, permitted, of course. But you can just kind of walk around, and if anybody, starts mouthing off and starts, potentially doing any one of these flip-out scenarios where they're going to kill people and kill themselves, you can actually pull out your strap and dispense civilian justice upon anybody who is inflicting any kind of damage upon people's personal liberties. And that's all there is to it. Anyway, 646-652-4869. I want to hear what you have to say. We got Texas wildfires out here. 3.5 million square miles of land just completely scorched. And I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Let's take some callers here. I hope we don't have too many negative callers. I hope that we have some people that take the show serious. I know there's a bunch of milky lickers that are out there that just want to cause nothing but havoc to the program, but we're not going to let them have it. I'm not going to let them get me angry any longer. I understand at this point in time that this is what they want, and I will not get angry. I will implement that Confucius Oriental meditation practice before I, get angry and just start, going ballistic again. So 646-652-4869. Let's take some calls right now. Area code 215. You're on the horn. What do you think about Texas?
Shoot! All right, I don't know how many times I have to say that before.
There we go, goddamn again. You see, not only do I have to deal with this, folks, these are splicers. These are individuals that augment audio files in an attempt to make me say something I never even said. So, once again, you're going to hear a lot of those stupid little dumbass recordings, for Christ's sake, because, I don't know, these people have enough time and energy on their hands to do this. Why they're not, mixing up their own music like some of the people have, even though they make me look like idiots, like Alexis and DJ Tombstone and, who the hell else... some guy named Morty or some crap, all right? At least they're mixing up little beats and they're trying to make a song about it. They're trying to contribute to the creative collective of the internet. What you idiots are doing by augmenting my voice and augmenting these files into making me say something I didn't say is nothing more than slanderous lies. As a matter of fact, I'm getting hurt by it. I mean, I'm getting devastated. My reputation is being tarnished by these audio files. And I'm warning all you idiots one last time. You better cease and desist all those goddamn stupid little augmented audio files. All right, I'm telling you this right now. You better stop or I am going to take the necessary steps to make sure that I get punitive damages out of your ass. So with that said, I'm giving you my last warning. That's it, my last warning. 646-652-4869. We're supposed to be talking about the Texas wildfires. See what people have to say about it. 916, you're on the horn. What's going on?
Satan is good. Satan is my pal. Satan is good. Satan is my pal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now they're... Jesus Christ. Damn it. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, man. I just can't even... is this thing on for... is this goddamn thing on for Christ's sake? Is this all that listens to me? Just a bunch of milky lickers who do this, huh? Jesus Christ. 425, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hey, Ghost. First off, how was your weekend?
Weekend wasn't bad. Lived lavish and, had a few meals, 3-inch sirloin, or shoreloin. I think it was a New York strip this time.
Oh, really?
3 inch thick.
Nice. Well, about the Texas wildfires, I think that, what Rick Perry did, I think that was really mature. I think it will exploit him to, the citizens of America, to help his rep, sort of.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's taking swings from his own party there, and we're going to talk about that there in a second. But, no, I think you're right there, 425. I think that it was somewhat statesman of Rick Perry to kind of just completely put his presidential campaign on hold and coming down here to Texas to make sure that, everything was squared away, for Christ's sake. You understand? But once again, we're going to talk about Rick Perry in a little bit because the GOP just came out swinging recently. We're going to talk about this, and we're going to talk about that in detail, but we're not going to talk about it right now because it's pretty juicy stuff. But I want to hear about the Texas wildfires. I want to hear what people have to say about it. Hey, engineer, is there anybody from Texas on hold, for Christ's sake, by any chance? All right, well, just pick anybody, for Christ's sake. Anybody out there that's on hold. 630, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah.
This Ghost?
Yeah, it's Ghost.
Could you please tell me why your website is just, I can't get into it.
Well, because probably you registered with the Capitalist Army and you put some ridiculous nonsense either in the headline or in the description, and, I'm just not approving your status to be a member. So, tough titty, all right? Go somewhere else. How about that? Why don't you go join Pony Chan or some crap like that, huh? How about that? How about go play with your Peter Popper to Celestia Radio with, what the hell's his name, Ted Williams, that bum, huh? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on? 267, all right? What's going on? You're on the horn.
I am the Q.
Oh, my God. I mean, you see, this, again, I just don't know how I'm going to have to keep reiterating this, all right? I mean, I don't know if you idiots are anti-Semitic. I don't know what the hell your problem is, all right? But let me tell you something. I am not a goddamn Jew, all right? I'm not a Jew. All right? I mean, I use yarmulkes for coffee filters, all right? Enough. Jesus Christ. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I mean, is there anybody out there that even gives two rats' asses about the Texas wildfires out here that isn't some disgusting, despicable, useless troll? Is there anybody out there? I mean, is this thing goddamn on, for Christ's sake? I mean, good Lord. 319, you're on the horn. Now, you're just playing with your Peter Popper. Who else we got? 347, what's up? You're on the horn. Hey, here we go with these goddamn bronies, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something. You bronies have just got on my goddamn last nerve, you stupid, silly bastards. I'm sick of you bronies, man. I mean, what is this nonsense that, my friendship is magic and my friendship is magic, when you idiots are a bigger pain in the ass than a sticky shit? Good God. All right, I'm just going to calm down. Give me the mic. Give me that goddamn mic. I'm just going to calm down, all right? Let me calm down. Let me do some of that Confucius Oriental nonsense, all right? Wow, the sun is warm, the grass is green. I see a panda bear in the distance. All right. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. We're going to take one more caller about these Texas wildfires, and we're doing something. We're going to go somewhere else. 817, what's up? You're on the horn.
Ghost?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I just got back from school, and
I love watching your show. You're like my number one hero, and I'm a junior, and I live in Texas. And, dude, these 85-mile-per-hour new highways, man, I live in the Fort Worth area, you know?
Yeah.
And, it used to take me about 4 hours and 30 minutes to get to Austin, Texas, but now it only takes about, 2 hours, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the beautiful part about Texas, baby. You can get on them freeways, 85 miles per hour, baby. Come on down. You know, I mean, I'm thinking about actually going out and just getting like a freaking Lotus or a Ferrari or something just because we can go 85 miles per hour out here on the freeways in Texas, baby. You understand? Oh, my God. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. Woo! Anyway, let's see who else. I want to move on to another subject matter because it doesn't seem like anybody gives two rats' asses about the Texas wildfires. But let me tell you something. Speaking from a Texan, all right, we will persevere. And I know that Mother Nature is going to sit over here. They're going to try to throw whatever they can throw at us Texans, whether it be a drought, whether it be a hurricane, whether it be fires. All I got to say to Mother Nature is bring it on. All right, just bring it on, you piece of crap. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. Obama, let's talk about our president. How about that? Let's talk about the president since everybody thinks that Mr. Yes We Can is doing a great job out here, right? The president is getting ready for his big job speech that he's going to conduct this Thursday, all right? Meanwhile, his approval rating is at its lowest point in his presidency, all right? People are not happy with the way things have basically transpired. Well, no crap. You know, they're not really happy with the position they're in. As a matter of fact, a recent poll showed that 44% actually feel that they're worse off than they were 4 years ago. You know? 44%. 44%. Can you believe this crap? I mean, how are you going to bounce back from that, Barack? All right? Barry? Come on, Barry. I mean, I know that you fired Austin Goolsbee and Christina Romer. It's not going to work. You replace them with some Princeton Keynesian that's probably going to implement not only more spending ideas, but potential high taxation and overregulation, which is going to continue to stagnate the economy, for Christ's sake. So, once again, you know, Barack Obama's readying his speech. And for you folks that haven't heard, according to reports, you know, what's going to come out, of this plan or this supposed jobs plan that he's going to initiate, he's actually going to, and I kid you not, folks, he's actually going to provide tax breaks to corporations that actually hire people to work for their corporation for free. For free, yeah, that's right. They're going to give tax breaks to corporations that basically hire people to work in their corporations for free for 8 to 12 weeks so they can, quote-unquote, get a on-the-job training experience. Can you believe that? Huh? Free labor, baby! Free labor! I mean, yes, we can, baby! Yes, we can. I mean, you know, I can't believe that the American people, I mean, because remember, this is a government made for the people and by the people, all right? I can't believe that the American people didn't foresee this as some kind of an idea. You know what I mean? They just thought that they were going to continue to, I guess, spin their happy little asses off and continue to perpetuate, I don't know, back-to-back bankruptcies, or I don't know what the hell they thought, all right? But now that everybody's in a little pickle out here, with the exception of us capitalists that understand how to survive instead of putting out our hands waiting for somebody to give us something, all right? I can't believe that we're in a situation now where a jobs initiative has something to do with putting people to work for free, you know, for free. And not only they're working for free, they're getting a tax break. The corporation's getting a tax break for it, baby. I mean, you don't think I'm going to take advantage of that? I got a little corporation up in here, baby. Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm just doing what the law says I can do, all right? I mean, you know, Mr. Yes We Can said that, hey, you can hire people for free, you get a tax break. You know, you can hire them for 12 weeks, you get on-the-job experience, for Christ's sake, you know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I should put out an ad on the Capitalist Army anybody that wants to work for my corporation for free, go ahead and sign here. Look, I shouldn't be laughing. I know it's really horrible, and I don't really agree with it. I think it's a disgusting attempt at basically turning the American public into serfs. And I've been saying this for years, but, it's fallen on deaf ears, folks. I've been saying that these types of things were going to happen, and, nobody believed me. Everybody thought that I was just talking, off-keister, that I'm some, jerk dick that's just a blowhard, flapping his gums in the wind. I told you, folks, that we were going to see this type of nonsense. If you don't believe me, go back in the archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost and take a look at all the goddamn archive episodes. Go back to 2008, for Christ's sake. I've been very consistent about what I've said. The only thing that I haven't been consistent on is completely denouncing the conservative movement. And the reason that I denounce the conservative movement is because they embrace Sarah Palin. They embrace these false, hypocrite conservatives that basically just completely take a piss on the whole conservative movement. So I said that if you idiots in the conservative movement are going to sit there and embrace these disgusting, hypocritical imbeciles that don't oblige by the social conservative ideology, that don't oblige by the conservative principles, then I myself was not going to oblige the conservative principles any longer. I mean, you people don't understand. I dedicated my goddamn life to these conservative principles. All right, I raised my children on these conservative principles. And for the goddamn conservative movement to embrace Sarah Palin, this Eskimo bimbo from Alaska, who not only had her daughter, shit out a kid by somebody who looks good in a hockey stick or whatever the reason why she laid that disgusting specimen Levi Johnson, but she's promoting it as if it's some sort of a conservative thing to do. A conservative thing to do, like, oh, it's so conservative to, be 16 years old and shit out a child out of wedlock. It's so conservative. Give me a freaking break, man. Let me tell you something right now. I don't mean to, get off on that tirade about conservatism, but I just want to tell you that I have been fairly consistent upon everything that I have ever said. And I had prognosticated that what Obama's doing at this point in time was going to be implemented back in 2008. I had said that this was going to happen, and nobody believed me. Everybody just said, everything's going to be okay. You just don't know what you're talking about. Everything's going to be okay. Everything will be okay. No, everything's not going to be okay, ass clown. Do you understand that? I mean, you better hope that you get some kind of a way to generate revenue, because if you don't find a way to generate revenue, my friend, you're going to be shit out of luck, for a lack of a better term. You know what I mean? You're going to have to be working for free and giving some corporation a tax break because you're working, for free. I mean, it doesn't get any more pathetic than this. But this is America. This is America. Oh, geez. Let's take one more call. Let's see what people have to say about Obama, shall we? 520. What the hell do you have to say about Obama?
Hey, Ghost.
Yeah.
Can we go back topic to
What's
the
going
fires? Because I think the fires are really bad, because I went through the monument fires, which you talked about, I remember, in Arizona.
Yeah.
And it was just horrible. So I hope Texas comes out okay. And
hey, man, I really appreciate that, man. And let me tell you, we were concerned about those folks out there in Arizona because they had a lot of acreage that was completely scorched. And from what I understand, it was started by a bunch of mischievous assholes. A lot of these fires are actually being started because of one incident where a car exploded. We got another incident where, brush. I mean, it's just it's unfreaking believable out here. Embers that are actually traveling through the windy air, because we're actually getting wind out here in Texas now. You understand? We actually have wind out here in Texas, so, it's carrying these embers, to other parts of Texas and, starting this dry grass on fire. Unfreaking believable. But let's talk a little bit about Obama. 347, what do you think about Obama?
I still have the engineer hostage.
The engineer doesn't sound that fruity, all right? As a matter of fact, the engineer doesn't sound fruity at all, for Christ's sake. Engineer, they tried to say that you sound like some pansy-ass pony playing fruit ball. I mean, can you believe this crap? Whoa, Jesus Christ, calm your ass down. Calm your ass down there, engineer. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's take one more call here. 262, what's up? What do you think about Obama?
Too hard. You Obama like you support racism.
Yeah, we can't even understand you, stupid milky-licking piece of trash. Anyway, folks, we are headed into the second hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. That's right, folks. It's already been an hour. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me, all right? We are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me right now. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please go to the forums, go to the social networks, go to the blogs, retweet the broadcast, and spread it around like a wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And, by the way, I think that we completely skipped out, some Twitter shout-outs. Do we have any Twitter shout-outs there, engineer? We got a couple of Twitter shout-outs, according to the engineer. So the way to get a shout-out on the air right here, right now, is to retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, folks. It's very simple, very easy. And if you don't know the Twitter account, well, then I don't know where the hell you've been, for Christ's sake. Ghost Politics is the Twitter account. All one word, no underscores, Milky Lickers, Ghost Politics. All right, go there, retweet the first tweet on the damn Twitter account, and you will get a shout-out right here, right now. Let's go ahead and give some shout-outs here. We got ARLNet. What's going on, ARLNet? We got Lulz at Texas. Ah, you son of a bitch. I'm just going to ignore it. The sun is warm. The grass is green. All right. Soldier Leaf Hat, Ghost Poopy Time. Yeah, real funny, you idiot. Some asshole named I Sniff Underwear. We Should Feel Bad. Con O'Sewer. True Ghost Fan. What's going on? Top Badge. I'm not going to say that, you disgusting freaks. I mean, where do you come up with this garbage, man? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have going on here in the shout-outs arena? We got a fat man, Anonymous Plomo in the place. We've got PR Cat 88, Stacy Erect. I'm not saying this, you stupid son of a bitch. You idiots that are making these goddamn Twitter accounts about Texas, about the tragedy that we're suffering. You're making light of it. You're making fun of it. You're sitting here laughing about it. That is not a subject matter to be laughing at. I'm just going to do a couple more, and that's it. We got Metal Lord 7290. We got Vet Forum Wars. We've got Minty Floss. We've got that asshole Navy Husky. We've got that jerk dick Dark Razors. We got Mike Lowry. Who else do we have? I'm just going to do a couple of more, and that's about it. I'm just going to do a couple of more, and that's about it. All right, because these people are getting sick. They're getting sick. They're getting twisted, and I don't appreciate it. Anyway, we got Niagara Roll. What's going on? We got Testicle Muncher. Jesus Christ, man. Butt Love Toys. Oh, jeez. That's it. I'm not going to say any. I'm not saying anymore. Forget it. Forget it. 646-652-4869. We're in the second hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. We were talking about how Barack Obama, our president, is readying himself for the speech this Thursday when he's going to initiate this so-called jobs package. And let's take one more call on this subject, and we're going to move on. We got 502. What do you think about Obama?
I heard that you gave your daughter PCP. Is this true?
You stupid, dumb idiot. You sound like some Woody Allen butt-loving pedophile, for Christ's sake. Not only that, you sound like a lispy son of a bitch, too. What's up with that lisp? Huh? Why don't you train your tongue to talk right? Huh, you lispy-sounding bastard? Huh? And if it's because you got one of them extended, upper jowls, well, you need to, basically slap your mother for that, because she obviously kept you on the noonie or on the goddamn bottle far too long. Stupid lispy bastards. Anyway, that's about it. Nobody gives a crap about what's going on here with Obama and his jobs initiatives, because inevitably it's going to be more Keynesian crap. And this is another reason why the market's retracting, That's why the market's retracting. I mean, they're not looking forward to what the hell the president has to say. It's the bottom line. And I ain't either. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. I want to talk a little bit about Governor Rick Perry, because man, oh man, oh man. I mean, the Republican Party went after the jugular at the governor of Texas today. I mean, did anybody hear about the latest news about Governor Rick Perry? Well, before he became, Mr. Public Figure, out here in Texas, before he became an actual politician, he actually helped run the damn presidential campaign in 1988 of none other than the asshole that invented the internet himself, Al Gore. I mean, good God. Good Lord. Good Lord, for Christ's sake. Oh, my God. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something right now. You're talking about going for the jugular at Rick Perry, And let me tell you something. I mean, they're bringing a lot of things to light, these GOP nominees that are running against him. And this Al Gore thing, I mean, it just basically made Rick Perry take it in the teeth. And Rick Perry better come out here very quickly and basically do something, do some kind of damage control out here before he loses his goddamn credibility with the right wing of the political perspective. Now, I'll give Rick Perry this much, that Rick Perry has been a decent executive out here in Texas, and in the midst of the 2008 economic collapse, Texans felt none of it, all right? Texans felt none of it, and on the contrary, the real estate prices in Texas continue to rise while all the other real estate prices across the country continue to decrease. So, in my personal opinion, I think that he has been a decent executive as far as it relates to Texas politics, and he's been very right-wing on his, as far as his record is concerned. But, come out here and, have this allegation of, and I'm going to quote what one of these GOP nominees said about Perry. He was Al Gore's cheerleader. I think that's what Rick Santorum said. He was Al Gore's cheerleader, for Christ's sake. So if anybody's on Twitter, please tweet Rick Perry and tell him to come clean and basically do some goddamn damage control, because this particular broadcast is starting to look towards Mitt Romney, and I've been saying this for a long time, all right? I mean, I'm willing to look past the whole Mormon thing. Seriously. I mean, I know Mormons and Joseph Smith, it's a crack pipe idea. All religions are crack pipe ideas. I mean, let's be honest, all right? They're all crack pipes, all right? I mean, but, okay, I get it, the magic underpants and Mormons and the alleged polygamies that particular religion endorses, all that crap. I'm willing to look past all that garbage, because at least this man, Mitt Romney, has been put on record as saying that he wants to get rid of Social Security, that he wants to rectify the situation in Medicaid, Medicare. This man actually understands that we need to be fiscally responsible, and he's actually put forth a plan. He's actually put forth a plan here recently, Mitt Romney, of 59 ways that he could stimulate the economy if he were president. And I'll be, pretty critical of Romney here. Most of the crap that he's initiating are just bite-offs of, these other idiots in the right that have initiated this crap in their sessions of committee and subcommittee. And it's basically offshoots of things that Eric Cantor wrote and that other asshole Paul Ryan wrote, and I mean, he's just basically, pulling straws, and but at least he's doing something, all right? I mean, at least they can't say about Mitt Romney that he was Al Gore's cheerleader, all right? So, look, Rick Perry, if you're listening, you're going to have to come clean about what the hell's going on out here. You're going to have to do some damage control, because I'll be damned if I'm going to vote for somebody that's president that used to actually be a campaigner for Al Gore. They actually ran Al Gore's campaign, for Christ's sake. So you better do some goddamn damage control, Rick Perry. I mean, good Lord. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Let's take some callers here. 912, you're on the horn. What's up?
9/11 was a godsend. Infowars.com, bitch.
Why are you promoting InfoWars and then saying 9/11 was a godsend? I don't understand that.
Because that's what Hawkshun says, man.
I'm failing to make the connection, you idiot. What, you're laughing at yourself? And then you're going to hang up there? I mean, give me a damn break. Are you kidding me? Let's call this asshole back. Call him back, engineer. Call that son of a bitch back, for Christ's sake. You don't just hang up and think that you're some kind of a cool guy and say these types of nefarious things. I mean, that was just lame. That was lame, and it was ridiculous. Call him back, engineer. Right goddamn now. Call that son of a bitch. Piece of garbage. Call him back.
Yo, man, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? We want to know what the hell you're talking about 9/11 being a godsend, and we want to know why you're, plugging Alex Jones's crap. Now, you better, either talk now, or I'm saying, oh, you think it's funny? How about if I just give your number out right now? How many people want this idiot's number right now? You want your number being given out, son? I'm asking you a question. Oh, you're going to hang up again? Well, let's call him back again. Call him back again, engineer. Call him back. Call him back. We're calling this asshole back. You don't just sit there and say garbage like that. Think you're going to get away with it?
But the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.
Oh, you don't have you're lucky I can't. Oh, let's call it back. See if we can get his voice box. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Better not do that. I'll end up like goddamn Murdoch, for Christ's sake. They'll call me in front of Congress. Did you tell this boy that you were going to give out his number, and you actually hacked his voicemail box and made him look like the new fag that he was? Senator, I cannot confirm or deny that based upon the Fourth Amendment that anything I might say may incriminate me. Anyway, let's get to another caller, for Christ's sake. Anyway, that guy's on the list. 786, what's up? You're on the horn.
What's up, Ghost? What's going on?
How's it going, man?
Hey, I just got a question, a couple questions.
Go for it.
Let's see. I am a senior in high school, and it's my last year. I'm going to start getting out into the real world, and I'm just wondering, what do I do with stocks? I want to start getting into that. I want to make capital like you do, and what do I do? How do I buy and sell and shit like that?
Well, you have to get a brokerage account. You can go do a Google search for brokerage accounts. Now, it depends on how frequent that you want to trade. If you're somebody that just wants to take some odd dollars each month and put it in a brokerage account so you can go out and trade, well, then you get a brokerage account. Once you have a brokerage account in your name, that's when you go in to the brokerage account via the web, or they usually have software that they've programmed themselves where you can actually log in and start trading. You just get the symbols of stocks, and you take a given company that you feel is a good buy because you see a downward trend and potential spike back upward for potential demand in the future or potential unseen profits, and you go out and you buy that stock. And there's a variety of different ways to invest. There's not just one way to invest. There's some people that take $200, $300 every month, and, they go out and they buy one given blue chip stock, whether it be their favorite company, whether it be a stock that actually brings in high dividends, and that's another stock, given the fact that you have a lot of volatility in this market that can still give you gains out here in this helter-skelter market, is high-end yield dividend stocks, meaning that when you hold a given stock, that at the end of the year, they actually give you a dividend of what the company is worth. And sometimes it's a low percentage, sometimes it's a high percentage. But believe it or not, they actually give you 10%, 8%, 7%. It's pretty generous. Now, I know I don't talk about high-end yield dividend stocks, but that's actually a bearish investment. Usually bears go after high-end yield dividend stocks because, they actually prefer the guarantee of 8% or 10% or 12% of a yield of a dividend as opposed to a potential gain from a stock price spike. So in essence, all I'm suggesting to you is once you open up the brokerage account, talk to these assholes in the brokers. All right, talk to them. I mean, they usually have classes if you don't understand the markets. I'm not going to give out too many brokerages, because they're not paying me, but there are brokerages out there that actually have classes once you open up a damn account that'll show you how to trade, that'll give you ideas on how to speculate and make plays, so to speak. So I strongly advise you to go out there and do so, man. And if you don't understand it, well, by God, don't be afraid to listen to the True Capitalist Radio. Give me a call. Or, by God, go out there and use and abuse the tools that are put forth by the brokerage firm. Because there are people out there that you can talk to. There are people that are out there that'll show you what to do, that'll give you advice. There are people, or not just people, but there are programs put forth by the brokerage firm to help you profit. Because they only profit if you profit. Because they want to see you profit. They want to see you make good plays so you can make another trade so you can add to their commission profits. So once again, brokerage account, once you get the brokerage account, that's when you start investing, my man. Hopefully, that gets you on the right track. But we're supposed to be talking about Rick Perry. According to the GOP nominees, he's the goddamn cheerleader for freaking Al Gore, and I want to hear what you have to say about it. Area code 916, what do you think about it?
Would you bang Howard Stern?
Yeah, you stupid sick son of a bitch. I mean, Howard Stern, you idiot, you're old, all right? It's about time for you to go to pasture already, you 65-year-old prostate-infected windbag, all right? Nobody listens to you. I mean, it's no coincidence that Sirius Radio didn't give you the so-called monies that you were supposed to be guaranteed because you didn't come to the table with what you were going to bring forth. And that's an actual paying listening base. Why do you think Sirius Radio is only $1.70 a stock, for Christ's sake? Because your ass took not only some kind of stock and $100 million and all this other nonsense, but you took the goddamn broadcasting dignity of Sirius Radio, and nobody wants to pay for it anymore. So let me tell you something. If anybody knows Sirius Radio, all right, give them an email or give them a tweet and tell them, hey, if they want some real radio, all right, if they want somebody that actually has substance and not just some 65-year-old prostate-infected asshole throwing salamis at a porn star's ass on the air and calling that real radio, you come on down here to Ghost, all right? And we'll start talking some serious business there, Sirius Radio. I mean, if you're going to give Howard Stern $100 million, you give me half that, and I'll save Sirius Radio. You understand that? I will single-handedly save Sirius Radio. You can fire that old prostate-infected piece of garbage, Howard Stern, and I will be the savior of Sirius Radio, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking. So, Howard Stern, this challenge goes out to you and to Sirius Radio, all right? If Sirius Radio wants to do serious business and no longer wants to continue the pompous, ridiculous, immature, lack of viewership-having show called The Howard Stern Show, well then, by God, dump that asshole, come here, talk to Ghost, $50 million in some stock, and you got me. And let me tell you something, I'll drop whatever I'm doing. All right, I'll drop whatever I'm doing right now, and I will be a Sirius Radio host. But let me tell you something. I'm not going to do it if you just say, "Oh, hey, guy, we'll give you a $50,000 a year, whatever the hell you offered me before, because it just doubled, it just tripled, it quadrupled the price." Yeah, that's right. They've been in contact with me, the stupid milky lickers. Anyway, enough of Howard Stern. I'm sick of that asshole. Sick of that son of a bitch. Some old piece of garbage that nobody cares about anymore, for Christ's sake. Why do you think that he has to have talent around him all the time? Huh? Why do you think this idiot has to have some fat asshole Artie and, these stupid joke man Martling and all these assholes that are actually the talent? Because he isn't worth a garbage, all right? He isn't worth tragedy. He's worth nothing. He's scum. He's the garbage that I clean off a waffle on my boot. That's what he is. Jesus Christ, Howard Stern, you piece of garbage. The sun is warm. The grass is green. All right. I'm just telling you, mark my words. Mark my goddamn words. I will do to Howard Stern what Howard Stern did to Don Imus. Mark my words. And you can quote me on that. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. We were supposed to be talking about Rick Perry. As it comes out today, he was Al Gore's cheerleader, according to his GOP opponents out here. And it doesn't seem like anybody gives two rats' asses about it, so we're going to go ahead and move on to another subject matter. All right? Now, I want to talk about the Libyan rebels because, they're out there in a wild goose chase trying to find Muammar Gaddafi, and they can't find this son of a bitch anywhere. He's in a freaking desert. Where could he go? All right, where could he be? There are reports that this idiot, Muammar Gaddafi, is actually dressing up as a woman and actually, going right underneath the enemy's noses. And, that's how he's moving. He's dressing in drag, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? He must be contacting RuPaul and, asking, hey, what do I do to make myself look like a woman? You know what I mean? Anyway, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? We got Libyan rebels out here, going out, chasing Gaddafi around the desert. Will they catch him? Nobody knows. Let's hear what you have to say about it. 954, what's going on? You're on the horn. You're taking too long. 801, you're on the horn. You're taking too long too, Milky Liquor. 417, what's going on? You're on the horn.
9/11 was the greatest day of my life.
Yeah, well, that's probably because you were, one of these little finger spankers that actually likes disaster porn. You notice that? Haven't you noticed that? These assholes that like disasters on TV, they watch them over and over again, disaster porn. And they like looking at the footage of the tsunamis in Japan. They like to look at earthquakes and hurricanes and terrorists. Disaster porn. You know what I'm talking about? These sick bastards. You know what I'm saying? They're sitting there, chafing their wee-wee, looking at this disgusting dismay, for Christ's sake. But until it afflicts them, until it afflicts them, they're going to continue to act as disgusting and as disgraceful as this. And you can tell by the way, the fruitness in that asshole's voice that he was, probably raised in some kind of a, upscale Scottsdale, Arizona type of upbringing. And he's never seen a day of disaster or a day of struggle in his life. And when it finally hits him, he's going to cave in like a little bitch. Let's see. 619, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, it's my boys from 619. How you doing on Taco Tuesday, man? How you doing?
Fine, and you?
Not bad, man. I'm just unfortunately taking a bunch of trolls calling me up like a bunch of Milky Lickers as usual. I'm trying to convey different political and economic subject matters to spark synapses in the brains of these mindless losers out here. But unfortunately, as you can hear from these idiots calling up, all I'm getting is prank calls. So that's what I'm dealing with. How about you? What are you doing on this Taco Tuesday there?
Oh, I'm just relaxing right now. Just waiting for that Goofy Bone to just call up.
Oh man, you just don't like Goofy Bone, do you? Are you a Sureño or something? Are you a Sureño and you're mad because he's a Norteño?
No, man, that thing doesn't exist. There's no fighting. I just don't like him. I'm not even a Sureño or Norteño. I'm whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care what I am. But please, Ghost, if Goofy Bone calls, I want to talk to that motherfucker. I want to put him on the plate.
You're going to put him in his place? I mean, shouldn't you be down with La Raza, though? I mean, he is La Raza, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, you don't even know. He's an embarrassment to La Raza.
Oh, he's an embarrassment to La Raza. So, you know,
Yeah.
y'all wouldn't be kicking it together and, you know, eating, you know, bean and cheese. Y'all wouldn't be doing that together?
Hell no.
No, man. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, stay right there. You know, don't spill your cerveza just yet there, 619. If Goofy Bone does call, we'll go ahead and put you on the horn there, okay? And then when he's on, make sure to smile like you got a taco or something, all right, man? All right, let's continue going. We're supposed to be talking about Libya, how Muammar Gaddafi is running through the desert dressing up like a woman to evade capture by the Libyan rebels. I want to hear from you, area code 661. What do you think about it? Yeah, well, you're taking too long. 954, what do you think about it?
And all you assholes that say that I'm a freaking brony, hey, it's the truth. I mean, you know, hey, engineer, go on the music,
son of a
for
bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this song, huh? Oh, here it is.
Game brony, money, success. Game brony, money, success. Game brony.
Everybody hear this?
Success. Game brony.
Everybody hear this crap?
Game brony, money, success. Game brony, money, success.
Oh, this is just horrible.
Brony, money, success. Game brony, money, success. Game brony, money.
Oh, this is just horrible. What the hell are you even have that? Get him off, for Christ's sake, man. They got the whole song of me, for Christ's sake. They made the whole song of me, for Christ's sake. I mean, goddamn, they're fruiting up, for Christ's sake, man. They're fruiting up. They're fruiting up, man. Good God. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, did you all hear? Give me the mic. Did you all hear that crap, man? Do you understand the type of malarkey that I have to put up with? The type of ridicule? The type of nonsense that I have to deal with on a consistent basis? I mean, just do a YouTube search, man. I mean, they're humiliating me out here, man. They're making me look stupid. They're making me look like an idiot, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is the kind of garbage that I have to deal with on a consistent basis, man. I get no kind of respect whatsoever. I mean, I'm shooting pearls to these morons. I'm trying to inspire them to be capitalists. I'm trying to gear them in the right direction so they can profit. But goddamn it, just do a goddamn YouTube search, for Christ. Do a YouTube search. Jesus Christ. Let me calm down. I'm not supposed to be getting this goddamn angry, for Christ's sake. I promised myself that I wasn't going to get angry. I promised myself I wasn't going to get angry. I promised myself I wasn't going to get angry. I promised myself. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, tired. I'm tired. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me a drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Did y'all hear that, man? I mean, y'all hear that? Jeez. I try, man, you know. I try, but this is how you repay me, man. This is how you repay me, for Christ's sake. You besmirched the integrity of my show. You besmirched me, and I'm just about tired of it. I'm just about tired of it, man. Ugh. I'm not crying. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm not crying. I wish that was your face. I wish that was your face. I wish it was your face. I wish that was your face. I wish that was your fucking face! I wish it was your face! Your face! Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at this. They're laughing at me. Look at this. They're laughing. They're laughing at me, for Christ's sake. I'm sick of this crap, man. I'm sick of I shouldn't even have to be doing this show, man. Oh, man, my heart's beating like a rat. All right. Give me the goddamn mic. That's enough of you idiots. You understand? I don't need this. I don't want this. I don't deserve this. I mean, don't you idiots have any kind of compassion, for Christ's sake? I mean, good God, you idiots! You never stop. You're vermin. You're vermin. Gee. That's it, man. Let me just take some breaths. All right. I'm going to calm down now because I don't need this crap. My heart's beating like a damn rabbit. I'm sweating. And you people just think it's a goddamn game. You think it's real funny. You think it's a goddamn joke, for Christ's sake. You keep laughing, I'll show you joke. You keep laughing, I'll show you a freaking joke, you stupid milky lickers. You're fruiting up my show. Let me move on to another subject matter. Jesus Christ. I want to talk a little bit about China. All right, I mean, thanks to these despicable rebels these damn rebels that NATO and the United States are backing up out here in Libya, they have uncovered that Muammar Gaddafi was actually negotiating an arms deal with China. China was actually trying to sell Muammar Gaddafi weapons during the time that NATO and the United States went in there and attempted to defuse the civil unrest that was happening in that country. That's right. These despicable scumbags out there in communist China, this communist government that I continue to speak against because they are a despicable, disgusting hypocrisy. That's what they are. And I guarantee you that Tiananmen and Jasmine revolutions will rise again. And I guarantee that. All right, their communist government of China, you better believe it. You better goddamn believe that these people that you're implementing such horrific totalitarianism upon, these people that you're sitting here subjugating with disgusting terror and totalitarianism are not going to continue to go quietly in that good night, and by God, you goddamn communists are going to have to pay. And that's all there is to it. That's right, folks. Once again, China busted trying to sell Muammar Gaddafi weapons during the time that NATO and the United States launched the offensive against Muammar Gaddafi. Unfreaking real. Anyway, before I get into anything else, folks, you know as well as I that once I criticize the Communist government of China, I am forced, because Blog Talk Radio is broadcasted within the borders of China, I am forced to give a representative of the Communist government of China a rebuttal to basically rebut anything that I have basically said against the Communist government. So without any further ado, folks, Mr. Fortune Cookie, are you there, sir? Oh.
You see, you motherfucker out there talking garbage about Communist government of China. You motherfucker don't need to worry about what kind of business we do with Libyan government Muammar Gaddafi. No, you don't have to worry about what we're doing here in China. We do what we want to do. You motherfucker out there in America need to realize that we own you, motherfucker. We own your debt, motherfucker. We own you people. You don't have to worry about Communist government of China. Communist China don't have to worry about you, motherfucker. So don't sit here and talk garbage, Ghost. Don't talk garbage that you're going to sit here and talk garbage about Communist government of China. We're not going to sit here and take that no more. We're making a list, Ghost. We're making a list of all the capitalist motherfuckers that are in here, your chat room and capitalistarmy.com. We're making a list of you, motherfucker. So when we go in and take over United States, because United States are property, the United States is our property because we own your debt, motherfucker. We're going to take you all in and we're going to re-educate you, motherfucker, in Mao Zedong concentration re-education camp, motherfucker. That's what we're going to do to you. And there's nothing you motherfucker can do about it. So mind your business, motherfucker. Mind your business. And you want to know why we do what we do? You motherfucker want to know why we do what we do? We do it for Chairman Mao. We do it for Chairman Mao. We do it for Chairman Mao. Oh no, my stomach hurt. Oh no. Oh, my stomach. Oh no. Oh, bad egg roll. Oh no. I have nothing else to say, motherfucker. I am Mr. Fortune Cookie. Thank you very much.
All right, get that sorry sack of crap off my... Get him off my show! As you can see, this communist government of China could give two rats' asses about anything. I mean, not only are they selling arms to Muammar Gaddafi, they're not even hiding it. I mean, according to the communists, they're going to reevaluate their so-called their arms sales procedures. Yeah, they're going to tighten their arms sales procedures. Oh, yeah, thanks a lot, China. We really appreciate that, you Mao Zedong worshiping, pieces of bad egg roll smelling, chopstick up the ass having, a dim sum looking, cream of some young whore dripping, pieces of chicken eating cornboy crap. Anyway, I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Who else do we have here? We got area code 215. You're on the horn. What's up? Oh, you're just playing with your Peter Popper. 314. What's up? You're on the horn. Everyone in Afton making DuckTales. Woo! Hey, I actually like DuckTales. Do you understand? DuckTales is a great cartoon for kids. so they can understand what the real world is all about. And it's about money, baby. It's about money, and that's all there is to it. Anyway, who else do we got? We got 919. You're on the horn. What do you think about the communist government of China?
Hey, Gus, how you doing?
How's it going, man?
All right, so I think communists, like, the reason that they did this is because it's probably to scare U.S. a little bit, all right? That's what I think, a little bit, all right? What do you think?
Obviously they did it. I mean, they're trying to, they're showing their vulgar display of power, not only economically, but militarily.
Yeah, I definitely agree. What? What do you want? Hey, can you hang on? Yeah, sorry. Somebody want to talk to me, sorry. What do you
Jeez, get lame, man. Give me a freaking break. Hey, engineer, can we get a major fail on this son of a bitch, for Christ's sake? Good Lord. I mean, major fail, man. Get the hell up. Get out of here with that major fail. Good Lord. How come everybody's trying to, make themselves sound like you, the engineer? I mean, one idiot making you sound like a fruit bowl, another idiot making you sound like, I don't know what the hell. What's the point? What's the point? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's see. Who else? Let's take some Skype callers, since we got a lot of Skype callers in the place. We got Ghost Train. What's going on, man?
So fuck you, Texas.
Yeah, shove it up your ass with that song. Barbaco, Radio Graffiti. You're on the horn. Jesus Christ, I'm skipping ahead of myself.
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
It's going okay. I just wanted to know how you were doing yesterday on this stupid freaking Labor Day holiday.
Well, I mean, I actually went out to go help some people that are actually being afflicted by these wildfires out here in southern Austin. I happen to know some folks that actually have land out there, and, was trying to help them get their goods and their property from one place to the next. So that's basically what comprised my day yesterday.
That's good. I was just kind of pissed off because Labor Day, I think, is kind of stupid in general, but yesterday was my birthday, and I just think it was kind of cramping my style.
Oh, man, are you kidding me? Yesterday was your birthday? Well, it should have been at least on a Sunday. Did you celebrate it at least on a Sunday?
I tried. My boyfriend and I went to a bar. I was going to get a free drink from my friend, but I guess my friend got fucking wasted and passed out or something because he's a loser. And,
man.
And me and my boyfriend went to the bar. We'd never been there before, mind you. And we could not find a way in. The whole place was closed down. Later on, we find out they're closed for Labor Day weekend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's horrible. Let me tell you something. That's another reason why I didn't come up here and do a broadcast. Because everything was closed yesterday, for Christ's sake. Everything was closed. I mean, let me tell you something, all right? Money never sleeps. All right? I know there's a lot of assholes that want to sit over here and say,
Oh, well, who cares? It's just a little Monday. It's just Labor Day. Nobody cares.
Well, the reason you don't care is you're probably some fat jelly-ass tubberlard collecting entitlements, getting fat in the ass off of our tax-paying dime, all right? I mean, the reason I care is because I'm a businessman, and I think that business should always be conducted. We shouldn't be sitting over here obliging some kind of FDR closet communist goddamn holiday. Jesus Christ. Anyway, hey, thanks for calling there, Barbaco. A good call. Hopefully you had a pretty good birthday. Hopefully at least the boyfriend gave you a decent horizontal mambo that made your toes curl and your goddamn spine quiver and all that good nonsense. Who else do we got? We got Discard Skype. What's up? Hey, time for me to take it up the pooper. It's time for me to turn a little fruit bowl, and time for me to turn flesh flute player. You sick son of a bitch. You goddamn. Let me calm down. The sun is warm. The grass is freaking green. And I want to kick that panda bear's ass that keeps... I'm sick and tired of you splicers, man. I'm sick and tired of you augmenting my goddamn voice to make me say things that I'm not saying. I'm telling wait. You wait, all right? I'm telling you this right now. You all will rue the day that you made Ghost look like some goddamn jagoff like this. You will rue the day, and I kid you not. You will all rue the day. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, you piece of crap. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess this is what I get for a freaking Taco Tuesday, huh? I guess this is the kind of crap that I expect on a freaking Taco goddamn Tuesday. Give me the mic. Give me the give me the mic. I guess this is what I get from you sorry sacks of crap on a Taco Tuesday, huh? This is the kind of four-flushing nonsense that I'm supposed to just expect from you people across the internets, huh? Is this what I'm supposed to just expect? Is this what I'm supposed to just take from you people? Jesus Christ, I'm not telling you. You people are fruiting this whole place up, all right? You're fruiting up! I'm going to calm down, all right? I don't even know where the hell I am. I think we were talking about the goddamn government of China. And then we had, these asshole audio splicers and all these goddamn stupid prank callers and all these freaking milky lickers and all these poop ticklers and all these finger spankers and all these goddamn wood chipper babies. Because don't you understand? Don't you understand? That's what you are. That's what you are, and I don't think that you idiots are taking it very serious. I don't think that you idiots are taking it very serious, all right? Don't you understand that the baby boomers have thrown you stupid sorry sacks of crap into wood chippers, and all you're doing is embracing it? It's like you want to be thrown into a goddamn wood chipper. It's like you don't care about yourselves, you don't care about your dignity, you don't care about your integrity. I mean, God. And it's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame what kind of disgusting waste of human life that we're raising out here. They're willingly throwing themselves into wood chippers, for Christ's sake. They're willing themselves into wood chippers. Good God. So I'll tell you something. For all you goddamn finger spankers that are out there, for all you mindless youth that are listening to me on a consistent basis, I want you to remember something until you go to the grave. I want you to make a wrinkle in your brain as it relates to this. Because, by God, the baby boomers, your parents, this government, they have all thrown you into wood chippers, and you idiots are willingly accepting it. You idiots are willingly accepting it. So I am going to put an audio effigy. I am going to create an audio effigy signifying the goddamn baby boomers, the government, and all the other parties basically dumping these children into wood chippers. They're dumping them into wood chippers and they don't care. They don't care. Engineer, throw on that goddamn wood chipper right now. Throw on that wood chipper. Throw on that wood chipper. This is an audio effigy of the baby boomers throwing the youth of America into wood chippers. Throw on that wood chipper. All right. Start throwing the children into wood chippers. Start throwing them in there. Baby boomers government did this. There you go. Your parents did this. All right, shut it off. Shut it off, engineer. Shut off that wood chipper. That right there, my friends, is an audio effigy of the goddamn baby boomers and the goddamn parents of the world throwing their children into wood chippers, because that's exactly what they've done. When you take into consideration that they have bamboozled the youth with ridiculous entertainment and disgusting, despicable pomp. In the meantime, they're selling them out. They're forcing them to go into ridiculous collegiate higher realms of academia, supposedly, only to put themselves $90,000 in college debt before they enter into the employment market, all right? These poor children are going in the employment market, $90,000 in college debt, and then when they finally go out here into the employment market, they're in a service industry-oriented economy, all right? That means that the best they can do is probably be a freaking manager at Applebee's. They could probably be a freaking manager at McDonald's or something of that nature. This is a service industry-oriented economy. And then, if these college kids finally get a job out here in this ridiculous employment sector, they still have to pay Social Security that they're never going to see. They still have to pay Medicaid, Medicare that they're never going to see. Now, why do they still have to pay it? Because the baby boomers sold you assholes out, and they want you to pay for their retirement after they sold you idiots down a river. And by the time you realized it, these idiots are going to be in the grave, laughing their asses off in hell somewhere, while you people are living on hell on earth. And you people need to start realizing it, and the sooner you realize it, the sooner we can start nipping the problems that are plaguing the earth today in the freaking butt. 646-652-4869. Let's take some callers here. 218, you're on the goddamn horn. What's your excuse?
It was about a minute after we left. We were just sitting there listening to it. Screaming,
you're having a circle jerk. Everybody hear that? You got a whole bunch of idiots having a circle jerk listening to my goddamn broadcast, for Christ's sake. Good Lord. What else we got? 347, you're on the horn.
I still have the engineer hostage.
It sounds like you have somebody taking it up a pooper hostage. Hey, wait a minute. I think we got somebody on. I think we got everybody's favorite guest on the broadcast, and I'm talking about Just Give Her a Bone. That's right. I'm talking about Goofy Bone. Are you on the horn? What's going on, Goofy Bone?
Happy Tecate Tuesday. Fuck tacos. Drink Tecate. Why? Because
Tecate ain't bad, baby. I like Mexican beers. I like Tecate, Sol, Pacifico. What else have I done? Dos Equis, of course, until they had that old man ruin it with that advertising campaign. Coronas. What else we got? Was it Negro, Modelo? I think. I drink all those Mexican beers, baby. I'm a connoisseur, and you know that, Goof.
Of course you're a connoisseur, Ghost. I would ask you first before I take a drink of some beer I don't even know about. You know what I mean, Ghost? But I got a call saying that somebody from the 619 was looking for me, Ghost. Is this true or
you know what? I hate to say that it is true. We have somebody from the 619. He's on the horn right now, but before I bring him on, he's been calling for several different shows, wanting to call you out. For some reason or another, I don't understand why. I mean, you're a character amongst the show. I mean, I don't understand why people hate on Goofy Bones so much. But now it seems to me that you got people in California that are within your home state that are sitting over here wanting to flex nuts against you. So let's go ahead and bring them on there, Goofy Bone.
Bring him on, Ghost.
Are you there, 619?
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
What's going on, man? I mean, Goofy Bones on the horn. What's going on?
Well, yeah, that little bitch. What's up? What's up, little bitch? Say something.
You made me interrupt what I was doing so you could just call me names. Are you serious?
I didn't fucking interrupt. You were the one that called in. fucking faggot.
Hey, 619. Hold on just a second. Hey, 619. I mean, you did call up flexing nuts towards Goofy Bone, and I'm not. But go ahead.
Yeah, I called him up, but he didn't. I'm not interrupting his shit. Hey, what are you doing right now, Goofy Bone? Collecting entitlement checks.
I'm drinking a Tecate, and I'm about to light up a nice, good fat blunt. What are you doing right now?
Shut up! You're not drinking beer. You're fucking drinking milk with chocolate.
Oh man, 619. Come on, man. You gotta come up with something better than that, man. Come on, 619. I mean, flex some nuts for Christ's sake.
I'm just getting started. I'm fucking warmed up.
Well, start warming it up. I mean, put a heater by you or something because you're stinking up the place.
Come on. Jesus. Come on,
619. Come on. What, you want to dial a friend? You want to call a friend? 619. You want to play that game? Here, we'll call a friend, and they'll hook you up with a comeback.
You get Tozeki to get some backup.
Yeah, call Tozeki. Call that piece of shit.
I don't even think Tezeki's out there. I can't. Hey, is Tezeki out there, engineer? I can't find him. The engineer can't find him, so I don't think he's here. But I mean, 619. Look, we're dedicating a good portion of the show to this. All right, you've got an audience of tens of thousands of people throughout the world that are listening to this right now. And for you to sit over here and all you got to say to Goofy Bone is that he's not drinking a cerveza and he's drinking chocolate.
Right.
It's pretty freaking lame, man. Come on.
Well, I don't know. I ran out of ideas because honestly. He ain't got shit on me. Goofy Bone got shit on me. I don't know what to say anymore.
Well, what do you got? What do you got, 619? I'm going to be honest with you, from one Mexican to another Mexican, you sound like one of the dirt bags that live on the barrios of the 619. Where do you stay at? What area do you stay at?
A dirtbag. I live in a fucking rich white area, motherfucker.
What's the area?
Where do you live? Where do you live, you son of a bitch?
Give us some street names.
Where do you live?
Everyone knows where I live. Everyone knows where I live. Where? You're not part of the doxing crew in the chat room? Well, look me up, man. Come on now, man. I'm not hard to find. All you haters seem to think that, I'm afraid to hide.
All right, hold on.
I'm wide open.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Come get me. Come get me.
Hey,
you heard him. Hey, you heard Goofy Bone, man. Go ahead, 619. Come on, say something, man.
All right. Let's see. Where do you live?
Let's see. Come on. What are you talking about? Let's see. Come on.
Oh,
all right, God damn it. I'm trying to fucking think. All right.
Your phone sucks for being a rich motherfucker. I'll tell you that for damn sure.
Then fuck your bitch ass.
This is horrible.
Hey, Goofy Bone.
Ghost, I'm sorry, Ghost. I didn't mean to take up this time on your show for this guy. I mean, come on. I thought Rey Mysterio was going to jump in the air and tackle him down.
Rey Mysterio Jr. That's 619, man. That was a good one, man.
Rey Mysterio.
Come on, 619.
Hey, Goofy Bone.
All right, just say it. Just say you want a signed autographed CD. I'll send it to you. I'm right down the way. I'll drive down there if you want so you can take pictures with me. You just say that. That's all you want. Come on,
hey,
just say
Goofy Bone. Goofy Bone. Is it true that you're a pedophile?
I don't know. Why don't
I
you
wanted to ask you. Hey, everyone in the fucking chat room, press 1 if you think
the
pedophile.
Hey, hold on, 619, give me a break, all right? I mean, you don't sit over here and say,
hey, shut the fuck
press
up.
1 if you think a Goofy Bone. Let's not do that here, all right? Come on. I mean, are you gonna call out Goofy Bone or not, man? Are y'all gonna meet somewhere in between in Caliphas, or are y'all just gonna talk garbage? Come on.
I'll meet you in Fresno right now.
Hey, Goofy Bone, let's meet. I'm gonna fight you, little bitch ass.
I'll meet you in Fresno right now. That's halfway from you and halfway from me.
Hell yeah, where exactly, you motherfucker?
I'm in San Jose, California. Look me up. I'm not hard to find.
When?
Whenever you want.
I'm excited. I'm gonna kick your ass
Whenever you want.
I'm like,
man, look, Goofy Bone, hey, hold on. 619, Goofy Bone can't put it any more on the table for you, man. He's even screaming at you that, hey, by any time, do something. Do something, 619. Get the goddamn Rey Mysterio spirit out of you or some crap. Good
Jump
Lord.
off a building or something. Come on, 619. You make your city look like a piece of shit that it is, 619. Shit. I'm sorry. Like Ron Burgundy says, fuck you, San Diego. Remember that shit.
You gonna take that, 619? Come on, man. 619, you gonna just what are you doing? What are you selling oranges? Come on, man. Say something.
Sorry, Ghost. I didn't know that this guy was gonna waste your time on your show.
I didn't know either. This guy, he calls up. He's like, I want to talk to Goofy Bone. I want to call him out. He says all this nonsense, and now this guy hangs up. For Christ's sake. What is this nonsense? What a piece of trash. What an unbelievable.
Can we at least get Ozeki to call in? Can we do
I don't know.
He
says he's in Quee, but I can't. The engineer can't find him. Can you find him, engineer? Because I can't see him here. So you can't even find the son of a bitch. So I don't know.
Oh man. Hey Ghost, how was your Labor Day? I'm going to tell you how mine was. It was
go for it.
It was nothing like a good old rock and roll session. You had sex, you had drugs, and of course you had good old rock and roll. I'm telling you, Ghost. That's how my Labor Day weekend was. I had two lovely women. Both of them were lesbians, but then you get them drunk and you throw a guy with a big schlong in the mix. Oh, they don't care. You know what I'm saying, Ghost? You gotta learn to capitalize.
So you got yourself another bone out there this weekend, man. Explain to us.
I got two for the price of one. Now I'm gonna teach the audience something, if you don't mind, Ghost.
All right, go for it.
All right. So those of you out there who have lesbian friends, always hang out with them. No matter what happens, they could get drunk, they could get high, they could, whatever. They're always gonna want what men have, not little boys, what men have. Trust me. Because that's what gets them
So
off.
you're saying that you had a little bit of menage action?
Oh, man. Ghost, it's what we call it, a 2-on-1 situation. Two lovely...
Oh, man.
Well, you know what? One of them was a little chubby, she had perfect tits, but one was beyond beautiful, and then you have the little chubby one. Come on, Ghost. It can't get any more better than that. Drinking...
So hold on. Hold on just one second. Before we get into it, I want to say that we are in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast. All right, go to the forums, go to the social networks, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that we're in effect in the house. All right, go ahead, Goofy Bone. What were you saying?
I was just enjoying this wonderful Labor Day weekend, and to be honest with you, I don't even know what the hell Labor Day is all about. To be honest, I thought it was a day for pregnant women, but
Yeah, no kidding. I thought it was a day for pregnant women to just sit on their fat ass or something, huh?
Exactly. Like a Mexican would use, and of course I know the 619 person would use it as an excuse for a day off. Who gives a shit? Live lavish, go. Keep capitalizing. Oh, I wanted to.
Hold on, Goofy Bone. Hold on. I think we got Tzeki on the line. Tzeki.
All right, bring him on. Let's bring him on. Not Tzeki.
No, that ain't him. I thought this was Tzeki. I don't know. I can't find him in Quee anywhere. He says he's there. I can't find him. The engineer can't find him. So I guess we'll just go ahead and wait for another day, man. So anyway, you want to give any shout outs or anything?
No, I wanted to talk about, did you hear about Mitt Romney talking about the China situation, about them using their power, their communist power to manipulate by making more money or something like that? Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, they're debasing their own currency so that it can prevent any kind of outside investors from capitalizing on their population. There's nobody that can go into China and can do business in China because, first of all, they have high tariffs on any kind of foreign investment within the country of China, and secondly, they debase their currency to where even if somebody did manufacture something, the currency is so debased that the only people that can conduct business are those that are actually natives to China. So, yeah, they definitely have a closed border type of a situation as it relates to foreign investment. And what's really unfortunate is that China's whole economy is built upon their own foreign investment into other countries. And yet, they don't want to practice that same kind of reciprocating economic idea. They want to just kind of hoard the manufacturing and the money themselves. But, that's not a very long-lasting way of how can I put it, being fiscally responsible as far as I'm concerned. Hey, but hold on right there, Goofy Bone, because I want to get through these goddamn last subject matters, and then we're going to get into everybody's favorite time of the broadcast. What I want to talk about now is I want to talk about Turkey suspending its military ties with Israel, because this is a very serious subject matter. Turkey has basically said that they are no longer going to have any kind of military or diplomatic ties with Israel. On the contrary, they're not basically showing themselves too favorable because what's we call? We got the Turkey president. What the hell's his name? Erdogan, the Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Basically, not only storming out of any potential negotiations with Israel, but he's threatening to go and visit the newly installed regime of Egypt, which is also infuriating the country of Israel. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because this is a powder keg waiting to blow up, and in my personal opinion, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for Middle East peace, because not only do we have the only last Arab country that had any kind of diplomatic ties to Israel cut off, but moreover, you've got Abbas, the leader of Palestine, wanting to enter Palestine in the United Nations. And as a result, you've got Israel trying to block Palestine's entry in the United Nations because inevitably, if they were in the United Nations, Israel and, for a lack of a better term, the United States will be alone in any kind of objection as it relates to the country of Palestine. So this is very serious international business that's going on. You understand? I mean, serious international business that's going on right now. And if Israel, in my personal opinion, feels like it's being left out, I feel that if Israel feels that it's left alone out there in the Middle East, that the only ally that it has is the United States, that the diplomatic ties between Turkey are gone, and, of course, the diplomatic tie with Egypt is gone since the fall of Mubarak. They've got nobody, and I'm afraid that the Israelis may just implement a preemptive strike just so that they can, continue to sustain their own continuity based upon their vulnerability within the region. Now, not only this, okay, not only are the Israeli government, the propensity for the Israeli government to launch a preemptive attack on any of these Arab nations probable, but you take a look at domestic Israeli politics, and I don't know if you folks are familiar with domestic Israeli politics, but Israel recently had its biggest protest in the country's history. Over 450,000 Israelis took to the streets and camped out in tent cities protesting the government of Israel. That's right, protesting the government of Israel, calling for quote-unquote social justice. Now, what do they mean by social justice? They're talking about socialism. I mean, have you read the motivation behind the Israeli uprising this past weekend? I mean, believe it or not, there was a big, huge protest in Israel, all across the country of Israel, for Christ's sake. 450,000 Israelis took to the street, and they want, quote-unquote, social justice, which is nothing more than a goddamn fancy way of saying they want socialism, for Christ's sake. I'm not joking, man. I'm not kidding. I mean, this is the Israelis, man. The Israelis. I mean, good God. I mean, look, this is what they expect. They want, they want a significant cut in their defense budget. I mean, and these are the people of Israel calling for this. Here you got the government possibly contemplating preemptive military strikes, and you've got the people of Israel basically saying they want cut in the defense budget. All right. They also want to see a raising in corporate inheritance and capital gains taxes in Israel. Can you believe this? I kid you not. They actually want to raise 450,000 people were out there protesting in Israel, talking about they want to raise taxes. All right. All right. They also want to increase the funds that go into public education, public health, and social welfare programs for lowering income families and and lowering taxes for the middle class, whatever that is in Israel. I didn't realize Israel had a middle class, but they want to lower the taxes on the middle class and offer tax breaks for working parents. I mean, they want to turn themselves into a socialist goddamn country. Israel, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. I mean, Israel wants to turn into a socialist country, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, what's this world coming to? I mean, what's the world coming to? Seriously, man. When when the people of Israel want socialism. Good God, give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's just disgusting, all right? Utterly disgusting what's happening in Israel right now. And not to mention that the government, it's caught with its hand in the cookie jar at this point in time. That's why I am prognosticating, folks. I'm prognosticating this. You can take this to the bank whenever I prognosticate something. Israel is going to launch a preemptive strike on an Arab target because they feel vulnerable, not only being the only person or the only country in the Middle East that's hated by all the surrounding countries, but they have domestic unrest. They have domestic unrest. And what's the best way? What's the best way to prevent domestic unrest and to consolidate the solidarity of the people? War. I mean, it's the oldest game since the crucifixion, my friends. And I'm telling you this right goddamn now that Israel, and give it about a month. Give it about a month. Or maybe a little bit more than that. But I'm speculating a month. You're going to see some kind of military implementation by Israel upon one of its, enemies within the region. Because not only did they lose their only Arab ally that had diplomatic ties with them in Turkey, but they have domestic unrest. This is not a joke, man. I mean, people are willingly asking for their own serfdom. Can you believe this? When you are begging for socialism, you are begging for your own serfdom. That's what you're doing. You're begging for your own serfdom, for Christ's sake. It's horrible. And I'm not going to sit over there and I've said this time and time again, and I will continue to say it. I will continue to say it. I'd rather die than to sit here and allow the government to take control of private enterprise and to relinquish prosperity from capitalists. Do you understand that? I would rather die than allow the government to take away private enterprise. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Piece of crap. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this crap? I mean, this Israeli situation, if this powder keg blows up and Israel does, for a lack of a better term, launch a preemptive strike at any of the Arab countries that are hostile towards its country, I think that it's going to cause a major uproar from Pakistan all the way to America. And it's not going to look pretty. 646-652-4869. What does everybody think about this? Area code 510. What do you think about this?
I'm a goddamn racist.
Shut up, you idiot. Let's see. 832. What do you think about all this crap? We can't understand you. Turn your radio down, ass clown. 719. What do you think about Israel?
Hey, it's Ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think that all this would be solved if Princess Celestia was for president.
Well, too bad. Princess Celestia is a fictional character, you stupid fruit bowl. And the only reason that you can hide behind your little My Little Pony is because you're probably living with Mammy. When you have to go out and pay bills, when you have to go out and deal with the world, you don't have time to be a little My Little Pony fruit bowl. You understand? You don't have time to be a little My Little Pony ass clown when you're out there working in the world, having to pay for your own way in this country. Do you understand? So shove it up your ass with all that stupid, dumbass, ridiculous brony talk, all right? I'm sick of you bronies. I already said it. You idiots are a bigger pain in the ass than a sticky shit. 646-652-4869. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get through the goddamn other subject matters, all right? Let me get through the other subject matters before we move on to anything else, because we're running out of time here. We talked a little bit about Israel. We talked about how the people of Israel are demanding socialism from their own government, for Christ's sake. This past weekend, over 450,000 Israelis took to the streets demanding so-called social justice, which is nothing more than socialism. I want to talk about James Murdoch, and the reason I want to talk a little bit about James Murdoch, which is Rupert Murdoch's son, because according to reports from ex-colleagues, James Murdoch was actually well informed with the phone hacking practices that were taken forth at the News of the World tabloid. He was well informed, and this is according to Colin Myler, the paper's last editor, and Tom Crone, its head in-house lawyer. Both of these individuals have actually stated that Mr. Murdoch, James Murdoch, knew a hell of a lot more than what he said during that testimony in front of Parliament, or in front of that little committee, or whatever the hell that was. Remember when he got when Rupert Murdoch took a pie in the face, and then Rupert Murdoch's chick came out and tried to do a karate chop to that idiot's throat? I mean, that time, you know, James Murdoch completely, according to reports, lied. And this doesn't look good for the Murdoch empire. I'll tell you that right now. This should go to show you that you can't be above the law, you know. And I hope that James Murdoch, if anything transpires because of this, I hope he learns his lesson. That you cannot sit there and think that you are above the law just because you got a couple of $1 billion in the bank account. It ain't going to happen there, James Murdoch, all right? I know that maybe, because you were raised with, Rupert's money, you're out there, cruising around in Ferraris, banging chicks that you had no business banging. The only reason that they gave you a piece is because you got $1 billion. I know that you're, one of these little pussy whipped rich kids, but by God, you have to realize that you cannot conduct business in this nefarious fashion. And as a result, you are going to be dealt with accordingly if, the justice system has its way with you there, James Murdoch. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, because the only people that really care about the James Murdoch thing are those in the UK, and I know I have a whole bunch of UK listeners. I want to say what's up to those folks out there, man. What's going on? Anyway, let's move on to another subject matter, folks, because we're running out of time here. I want to talk about how there, in a latest poll, right before 9/11, and I tweeted this last night, folks. If you haven't seen the tweet, well, I don't know what the hell you've been doing, but the latest poll says that people are okay with trading freedoms for terrorism, They're okay to trade off their personal liberties to fight terrorism. Can you believe this crap? I mean, let me explain how many people in this poll actually believe that this was something that should be really looked highly upon, all right? Now, 54% say that they would not give up their personal liberties. They would not give up their personal liberties, even if it was in the face of terrorism, all right? So that leaves 46% of people saying that they will relinquish their personal liberties to fight terrorism. 46%! It's almost a majority, man! It's almost a majority. And, in this article, it basically alludes to the fact that, they don't understand why people would have a problem with relinquishing some personal liberties, given the fact that everybody's willingly putting their business out there on Facebook. They're willingly putting their businesses out here on these social networking sites. Their names, their look, their address, the phone numbers, the whole 9 yards. They're giving it out for free. you know? And right now, we're at that cusp of losing personal freedoms that those of us are used to because the majority is starting to succumb to the fact that they need to give up personal liberties to fight terrorism. And you know what this means? It means government totalitarianism is winning, for Christ's sake. Government totalitarianism is winning. And we can't let that happen, especially us capitalists, for Christ's sake. All right? This is not a joke. For that article here, let me go ahead and post that in the chat room for the folks that haven't read it. Here it is right here. I mean, read it and weep. It's disgusting. It's pathetic. 46% of people in America believe that they're willing to go ahead and trade out personal liberties to fight terrorism. I mean, welcome to a brave new world, folks. All right? It's only a matter of time before they start chipping our asses, you idiots. But, you idiots are just going to be sitting there saying,
Oh, I don't care as long as they hook up my chip to my Facebook. If they hook up my chip to my Facebook, who cares?
Assholes. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. The next subject matter I want to talk about is MTV. All right, this stupid scumbag, disgusting excuse of a network. They actually have the audacity to comprise these little PSA, public service announcements, that are called I Will. And believe it or not, this is a public service announcement, and they're making it in reference to 9/11. And, you're thinking, oh, well, MTV is going to do something to commemorate 9/11. That's very noble of them. I mean, are they going to donate money, or are they going to help fund the rebuilding of the Twin Towers? Are they going to help 9/11 families? What are they going to do? No, I'll tell you what they're going to do. They're going to utilize 9/11 to advertise these scumbag artists. That's right, all right? Thanks to MTV and their new public service announcements, we're now going to have the likes of Lady Gaga and Nas, DJ Pauly D, and others in little PSA announcements talking about little 9/11 tidbits like we care. Like we care, Lady Gaga, on where the hell you were at and what the hell you were doing on 9/11. Why don't you just go on a stage and dance and sing like the monkey that you are there, Lady Gaga, all right? Go out there and dance and sing. We don't give a crap about what you have to say politically, socially, all right? Just go out there and entertain, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, look at DJ Pauly D, this asshole from the goddamn Jersey Shore. I mean, do you think I give a shit what your greaseball ass has to say about 9/11 and about your stupid little public service announcement pledge, for Christ's sake? I mean, give me a freaking break. I mean, who cares about these people? These people are losers. I mean, is this all you have to be popular in today's America? Is this all you have to do, a fist pump and sound like some Guido or something? Hey, how you doing? Hey, maybe I talk like this, eh? Maybe I talk like this. People start listening to me, and I'll have the most popular radio show all over the internet. You know what I'm talking about, eh? Maybe I'll go out here and start talking like this, and so say, hey, I got big balls here, Yeah, they call me Frankie Needles up in here, Yeah, I'll go over to the Jersey Shore over here, do a little fist pumping, Do a little fist pumping out here. Maybe all these assholes will start becoming capitalists now, That's what I thought. Maybe I'll get about 2 or 3 broads over here. You know what I'm talking about? And stick my, Pauly D down their throat. How about that? It's ridiculous, man. It's freaking ridiculous. I'm just sick, man. I can't believe MTV is actually putting out these so-called public service announcements relating to the 9/11 attacks, and all they're doing is pumping their stupid, dumbass artists. I mean, Nas, for Christ's sake, Nas, why are you here? First of all, Nas, why are you here? Who's buying your album? Your rap sucks, all right? Your beats suck. Who's buying this idiot to continue to remain in the public eye? Who's buying this asshole? Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. Lady Gaga, seriously, I don't really give a shit what you have to say about 9/11, you stupid bitch, all right? Go dive on a muff, go prance around on a stage, and do your freaking job, all right? Leave the social and political and economic commentary to the professionals like this man right here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like this man right here. Piece of garbage. Anyway, let me get to the last subject matter, and then we're getting at it. Then we're going to go to the radio graffiti. Oh, yeah, this is something that'll hit you trolls that like to troll me on a consistent basis. This will hit you right in the teeth, all right? Two Mexicans, believe it or not, face 30 years in prison for trolling on Twitter. I kid you not, all right? Now, out there in Veracruz, out there by Mexico City, a couple of Mexicans decided to tweet that there was some kind of armed resistance by these drug cartels that were coming into some kind of village out there in Mexico. Well, unfortunately, the villagers took it serious, and they started rushing out. You know what I'm saying? They started rushing out of the goddamn little village, causing this horrific and disgusting car crash of I don't know how many cars, for Christ's sake. I mean, it just caused a lot of people to get hurt. They caused a lot of people to die, for Christ's sake. And now they're going to charge the two schmucks that tweeted these false tweets. They're going to charge these assholes 30 years in prison, 26 car accidents, man. 26 car accidents. Because they thought that these shootings, were going to jeopardize their children, or they were jeopardizing the schools. I mean, there was a lot of reasons that people reacted to this disgusting, despicable thing. Oh yeah, you want the link on that one? Here's the link to the article. Here it is, right here. These trolls are, getting 30 years in prison for a damn tweet. So for all you trolls that are out there thinking that it's cute that you're going to tweet something and try to be shocking about it, man, you're going to get put in jail. You're going to get put in jail, for Christ's sake. You understand? No BS. And you will rue the day. That's all I got to say. You idiots will rue the day. Anyway, let me go ahead and get a drink, for Christ's sake. Now, before we get into radio graffiti, I'm going to go ahead and give some shout-outs on the Twitter. And, of course, if you want a shout-out, folks, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. The Twitter account is Ghost Politics, all right? All one word, no underscores, Ghost Politics. Now, do we have anybody who retweeted the broadcast there, engineer? All right, according to the engineer, we have a few people that retweeted the broadcast, so let's go ahead and let's give some goddamn shout-outs, all right? We got Poop Tickler Jr. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Herp Derp Engineer, Burn Quack, Top Badge. Who else we got? We got some asshole. Now, I'm not going to say those names. Those are just disgusting. You're not going to besmirch my goddamn broadcast any longer. Do you understand that? You pieces of milky-licking crap. Who else do we have? We've got Garg. We've got Poland Ball. We got Stacy Erect. We got Pray Bronies Die. Oh, man, that's pretty harsh. Scotty Mate. Flamin' Nipple Chops. The Rose Pub. H2O Derek E. Who else do we got? We got Game Freak 007. Who else do we got? We got the Whoremaster. Oh, great, the goddamn Whoremaster. It's just brilliant, huh? Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm only going to do a couple of more, and that's it. These people are getting sick in the head, for Christ's sake. We got some asshole named Junkyard Texas. Shove it up your ass, asshole. Heavy Debbie Rob. Evil Bronze 5. Weed Hacks. Ketshore. Apple Loves Ghost. Ah, Jesus Christ, these freaking bronies, man. Can you take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with all this bronyism? Good God. I'm sick of it, man. I mean, just do a damn YouTube search, all right? Ghost Capitalist, and take a look at all the goddamn bronies and the disgusting pieces of trash. And what they've done, just forget it. We got Laughing Man BCP. We've got Tom993. We've got Taffmaster. We've got Private Poop McTickle. Who else we got? We got DJ Thanatosis. We got Fiery Texas. You son of a bitch. You son of a goddamn bitch. You son of a I mean, this isn't funny, man. I mean, people are dying out here in Texas. People are losing property. People are losing homes, for Christ's sake. And you people are sitting over here thinking it's a big joke. It's not funny, all right? It's not. It's not funny. Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. Anyway, I'm not going to let you idiots get to me any longer. I know this is Taco Tuesday. You think it's a big joke. I'm not letting you idiots get to me. You understand that? Stupid morons. And moreover, if you happen to be in the Texas area and you happen to play any instruments, I'm trying to get a band together. Believe it or not, I know people have been asking me about this. People have been trying to, say, hey, get a band together, or make some music, that sort of thing. I am actually going to get a band, and I'm going to call it Michael J. Fox and the Shakes. And once I get this band, we're going to go out there in Austin, Texas, and, do up the town. You understand? Michael J. Fox and the Shakes, baby. They're going to be the next big thing on MTV. I tell you that right goddamn now. Isn't that right, engineer?
Yes, sir, Michael J. Shakes.
Even he knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, just forward, any kind of info if you happen to play an instrument, all right? But anyway, I think it's about time for everybody's favorite time in the broadcast, all right? And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! That's right, and for you folks that aren't familiar with Radio Graffiti, well, by God, where the hell have you been? This is a part of the show when you can actually call in, all right? Call in, and when I call your area code or your Skype name, you've got 4 to 5 seconds to say whatever it is that you have to say on the air live. It doesn't matter what you have to say. That's the whole beauty about Radio Graffiti. So once again, if I call your area code, if I call your goddamn Skype name, be ready. Don't be some little stupid finger spanker that's just going to sit there like a freaking deaf mute, all right? We want you to say something. We want you to be ready, so don't just sit there like a goddamn milky liquor. All right, and before I get on, let me take a goddamn drink here. Good stuff. All right. Without any further ado, folks. Oh, hold on. Before we go to Radio Graffiti, do you see those little buttons underneath the player there? You see the little Facebook thumbs up button, the little tweet this button, and the share this button? Use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake, you stupid milky lickers. It's just a freaking click. All right, now let's get down to business, shall we? Here we go. Let's take it from the top. Classic Kill Radio Graffiti. You're taking too long. That Grunge Guy, Radio Graffiti.
I fucking hate niggers.
Bitch, God damn it with these goddamn audio splices, man. You goddamn audio splicers, man. I'm telling you, you're sick. I'm going to get punitive damages out of your ass, for Christ's sake, because you're slandering me. You're slandering me, you idiots. Bro Smasher, Radio Graffiti. Well, we can't understand you because your computer sucks the chrome off a 57 Chevy bumper. Skull 314, Radio Graffiti.
I want to take you to a gay bar. I want to take you to a gay bar.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Synonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Belty pot of alcohol. Belty pot of alcohol.
Right, you son of a bitch. Get him off, engineer. What are you doing? That was way more than 4 seconds. That was way more. What are you doing? Well, do something about it. 405, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's going on, Ghost?
Oh. How's it going? Dr. Poop Tickler, Radio Graffiti. You're just playing with your Peter Popper. Orf, 83, Radio Graffiti.
Shalom, Ghost. Give me capitalism or give me death.
Hey, what's going on, Orf? I know he's calling out of Israel. How you doing, man? 801, Radio Graffiti.
Hey.
B, your mother's Bruce Lee. 615, Radio Graffiti. Man, playing with your Peter Popper once again. 775, Radio Graffiti.
The Libyans went over to get Juju.
Yeah, you're an idiot. 347, Radio Graffiti.
Shout out to Connor Jenkins and your cans are props.
Did you just say Leroy Jenkins? 903, Radio Graffiti.
You know what? Texas sucks the crawls up of a 50.
Shut up, you goddamn audio splicing piece of crap. 732, Radio Graffiti. I mean, what is everybody a goddamn deaf mute today? I mean, is this goddamn thing on? I mean, Jesus Christ. 404, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, you should buy that book, When Capitalism Hits the Fan, by Richard Ward.
Well, you know what? I don't read shit by leftist jerk dicks. All right? 215, Radio Graffiti.
The bottom line is, I like My Little Pony's friendship is magic. Oh, you're embracing bronies. I like them.
You asshole. All right, you assholes. I will never embrace bronies. Do you understand? Never. Your friendship is not, I repeat, not magic, all right? I mean, let me tell you something. There's something pretty goddamn disturbing about you goddamn bronies that continue to watch a program that was meant for 8-year-old girls, for Christ's sake. You guys are like 19, 20, 25 years old. You don't think there's something a little bit Woody Allen, butt-loving, pedophilic about that, for Christ's sake, you stinking fruity bronies? Huh? 214, Radio Graffiti. You're once again an idiot. Just play with the Peter Popper. 778, Radio Graffiti.
R.I.P. Bin Laden, for Christ's sake.
Son of a goddamn bitches, man. I'm telling you, you're pissing me off. You understand that? You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off, for Christ's sake. You're pissing me off, man. I mean, you goddamn audio splicers and you goddamn YouTube video assholes and you goddamn soundboard idiots, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, you idiots. I bet you idiots are going to cry if I stop doing this broadcast, huh? Huh? Yeah, I bet you idiots will start crying like a little bunch of bitches if I stop goddamn doing this freaking broadcast. How about do that? How about that, huh? How about if I stop just doing the goddamn broadcast altogether so you sorry sacks of crap understand that I am not going to continue to put up with this crap, all right? I'm not going to continue to put up with it. I'm a capitalist! And I deserve the respect according that title. And for you people to sit over here and make me look like some goddamn jerk-off, for Christ's sake, I am not going to continue to take this crap, all right? You're not going to have old Ghost to kick around much longer if you continue to sit over here and implement all this malarkey. Jesus Christ, give me the freaking mic. The goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. I don't deserve this crap. You understand that? I don't deserve this crap. I don't even need to be here, ass clowns. That's what you stupid milky lickers and finger spankers and dick snot suckers don't understand. I don't even need to be here, assholes. Stupid dumbasses. I tell you, if you were within arm's length, I'd start swinging at all you idiots. I tell you that right goddamn now. 219, Radio Graffiti.
I prayed for hurricanes and I got wildfires. Burn!
Idiot. 573, Radio Graffiti.
You make me feel like a real woman.
You sick son of a bitch. 586, Radio Graffiti.
I tell you that right goddamn now. 219, Radio Graffiti.
Jesus Christ, turn down your radio, asshole. 719, Radio Graffiti.
No.
Yep, goodbye. 712, Radio Graffiti.
If you're at the Canada hockey game booing the national anthem from America, you'll hang up on me.
Yeah, shut up, all right, you stupid Canadian bacon asshole, all right? I'm sick of you. That's another group of individuals that I'm sick and tired of having call my show. These assholes from Canada, all right? I mean, I know that you assholes from Canada live in some socialist pissing ground ice hole and you don't do nothing for a living because, you know, the government basically gives you what you want because you're just some disgusting, stagnant, mediocre population. But I'm sick and tired of you idiots calling me up and talking garbage as if Canada really has any kind of pertinence in the international community. You understand? I'm sick and tired of you idiots. Why do you think all you Canadian bacon assholes keep coming into the United States to make American money, huh? How come you're not making that freaking money that's got a freaking maple leaf on it, huh? Because it sucks, all right? That's why. All right, so, you know, go hump a dead moose and shove a goddamn moose antler up your ass with your little Canadian bacon bravado, assholes. 916 Radio Graffiti. Gee, what is it, Soul Train, brother? 347 Radio Graffiti. You there?
Hello? Yeah, I'm there. I want to play everyone's favorite game, Guess the Minority.
Well, no, there ain't that many minorities calling up, and the two minorities that called up, we knew they were Mexican. 815, Radio Graffiti. What the hell's up with this goddamn switchboard engineer? 815, go ahead.
Hey, since you're from Texas, you should name your band Steers and Queers, because you like lube in your mouth.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I mean, can you come up with something original instead of ripping off some goddamn movie, Full Metal Jacket, for Christ's sake? I could just imagine this little pansy ass, while his dad was in the picture, actually watched this, while he was sitting there playing with his little My Little Pony dolls at about 4 years old. His old man's watching Full Metal Jacket, and the only thing that he was able to remember from that is Steers and Queers. How convenient. How freaking convenient, all right? 310 Radio Graffiti.
Canada, fuck Texas.
Yeah, you come down here, Canadian bacon butt boy, and talk that garbage, all right? You Ryan Reynolds nut licker. 508 Radio Graffiti. Goddamn. You see, you're fruiting up. Is this what you want? This is what you want on a Taco Tuesday? You want to fruit up? Is that it? Huh? Is this what this whole... I mean, look at all these idiots. Look at them. Look at them. Their assholes puckering right now because they look, oh, he's going to fruit up. Oh, my God, he's going to fruit up. Look at them. They're fruiting up in the chat room, for Christ's sake. The whole chat room smells like butt crack. Good God. Hey, engineer, put on some fruity music for these people. They're fruiting up, all right? That's what they want. They want some fruity-ass music to be played so they can be like, oh, yeah, I'm fruiting up on a Taco Tuesday. Go ahead and put on some fruit bowl music for these idiots, for Christ's sake. Look at them. Look at them. Watch this. Listen to this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here they are. They're fruiting it up now. Look at them. Look at their assholes puckering up. Look at them. They're prancing around like a bunch of tutu-wearing bunch of fruity asses. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, my God. Look at this crap. We are living. I mean, this is supposed to be Taco Tuesday. In which the pursuit of all values, other than money, success, fame, glamour, has either been discredited or destroyed. here. I'm inspiring a bunch of bronies to, hop around like they got a hamster hanging out their ass crack. If I'm out here, I don't know, encouraging homosexuals to, give me a call because they want a goddamn service, a glory hole of sorts. I mean, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell to do anymore. It's like that old song goes, right? Tuesday's gone with the wind. Yeehaw! Man, my baby's gone with the wind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Woo! Let's take a couple more calls to Radio Graffiti, and then I'm out of here. I'll do some shout-outs, though. I will do shout-outs. It depends. I may or may not do shout-outs. I don't know yet. I really don't know. It depends on the outcome of old Radio Goddamn Graffiti. That's what it really comes down to. Anyway, folks, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. We are going to do the last remaining couple of minutes. We're going to hook it up with some Radio Graffiti, and I hope everybody is happy about it. Huh? I hope you're all happy about it instead of being a bunch of little finger spanking jerk dicks that are just unappreciative jerks that could care about nobody but their goddamn selves, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let's get to some more Radio Graffiti here. All right. Who do we got here? Let's take it from the top one more time, and then let's go down, and hopefully we don't have any more of these milky lickers that are going to just sit here and agitate. You know what I mean? All right, who do we got here? We got Electric Man Bobby, Radio Graffiti.
Soldier left head, thanks. You head, thanks, NG.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Little Rob, what's up? Radio Graffiti.
What are your thoughts on Boston's ban of soda?
Well, if they ban soda, then, they might as well ban, human decency because, if we can't have the freedom of choice to do anything, then, we're that much closer to a brave new world. 215, Radio Graffiti. Taking too long. T-Boz, Radio Graffiti.
When I was a little Texan and the chat was scrolling down.
Oh, man, that sounds about 50 years worth of booze and smoke there, partner. Are you kidding me? And that's a brony. Do you hear that? That's a freaking brony. 111, Radio Graffiti. You're just taking too long. The Chiz, Radio Graffiti.
It will be legal in Texas to spread wildfire.
You asshole. All right, the wildfires are not a joke, asshole, all right? 508, Radio Graffiti. You stupid idiot. 978, Radio Graffiti.
Rest in peace, Osama bin Laden.
You stupid idiot. You come out here to Texas and say that there, you chicken-eating corn boy. 901, Radio Graffiti. Sick son of a bitch. All right, I am not a Jew, and I don't know how many times I have to say that. One more call, and that's it. One more, and I'm not taking any more because these people are all a bunch of jerks. All right, all of them. They're all being jerks, and I don't appreciate it. Lolzy Lizard, Radio Graffiti.
Happy Taco Tuesday, butt boy.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid tea-drinking piece of Boy George butt-loving crap. I'm not ending that one on that, but give me one more, engineer. 573, Radio Graffiti.
My ass bleeds for the freaking bronies.
That's it. Get him off. Get me out of here. I'm not a brony. I'm not a freaking brony.
I fucking hate those guys. Jesus Christ. I'm sick of them, man.
Jesus Christ, that's it. I'm out of here. Give me the mic. All right, I'm going to do shout-outs, and that's it, all right? And we may run out of time, but I'm going to continue the shout-outs until the end of the show, so just stay on the chat room, all right? You will hear your shout-out in the archive, all right? If we go off the air, I will continue, all right? So here we go. Let's take it from the top. We've got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We've got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, DJ Pony 3. We got 0, 0, 0, 0, Capitalist Bronies. We got 0, I'm not going to say that when you asshole. We got 0, 0, 0, Ghost is Best Pony. We got 0, 0, 0, Mama Poop Tickler. 0, 0, Brony Obama. 0, 0, 0, Closet Brony. 0, Albert Einstein. 0, Applejack. 0, Death to the East Coast. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get that idiot. Get him out. Kick his ass out. Kick that son of a bitch out. We got 0, Engineer's Lover. Oh, shit. You have a lover, Engineer. Can you believe this? I can't believe it either. We got 0, Fart Dog. 0, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that either. Get those assholes out. Get them out of here, Engineer. Get them out. Get those assholes out. We got 0, Poop Tickler Jr., 0, Socialist Poop Tickler, 0, Spermy the Ant, 0, Spermy the Communist, 0, Texas get that asshole out. Get him out. Get that asshole out of here, too. Get 0, Texas Burning out of here, too. We got 0, the Aborted Capitalist, 0, Mike Hunt Reeks. What else we got? We got 0, Praise to be Luna, 0, 0, 0, Wired Head, 0, 0, 7, 4, Ma Vicini, 0, 0, Hugh Janus, 0, 0, Spermy Scotland, 0, 1, Brony Bonfire, 0, Fluttershy 0, 1, Spermy the Communist, 1, that's enough. Get Spermy's ass out. Get him out! Get Spermy's ass out! Kick him out! Kick them all out! Assholes. What else do we got? We got 9, I'm not going to say that. Get that other idiot out. Get him out of here, too. We got a box of shoes, A Fat Man, Alpha Kenny 1. Shove it up here. Get that asshole out of here, too. Anal Tooth Fairy. Another Donut. ARL Net. Artie Mine. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. B15 Balmer. Big Mac E Yup. We got, I don't know what the hell that says. We got Black Brony. Bombex. Bronified. Who the hell else do we got? We got Brutal Thunder Cunt, Burn Quack. We got Capitalism Killed Detroit. Shut up. You know, the scumbags of Detroit killed Detroit. All right, pal? We got Capitalist Can Smasher. Kaylee Anthony Olympic Swimmer. Aw, you sick son of a bitch. Get that asshole. Get him out! We got Celtic Brony. We got Chairman Mao, Chaos 1232. Christopher Reeves, who's standing tall right now. Who else do we got? We got Come Honor Face, Communist Mom, Communist Steve, Connoisseur, Cosbro, Cox Enormous, Daniel Butler. We got Dark Werewolf, David Georgie, Derpy Shy, Dickin. No, I'm not saying that, you son of a bitch. Get that ass. Get both of those idiots out. Kick them out. Kick them both out. I'm not going to sit. Kick them out. We got Dr. Poop Tickler, Elton Burns, Affilio Bear. We got Equestrian Fapper, Evil Bronze, I Masturbate. I'm not going to say that. Get out of here! We got Irene LOL. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get that asshole out of here, for Christ's sake. We got Fate Tail Leonis or something. I don't know. We got Fender Blacktop Strat. We got First of the Month. We got Fluttershy. We got Floydian, Fluffy, Flutterpie. Fluttershy is cute. Free Market Capitalist. Future DMB, Gumbogbo. Get that asshole after Gumbogbo out here. Get out of here, for Christ's sake. We got some asshole named Ghost Loves Bronies. We got some asshole named Ghost is NWO Reptilian. We got somebody who named themselves Ghost is Emo. Get that other asshole after that out of there. Get him out. We got another asshole named Ghost Loves Fluttershy, Ghost Empty Cans, Giggle at the Ghosty, Grand Inquisitor Proof Tickler. We got all the guests up in the place. What's going on to all the guests? Hit me up at Twitter, all right? Ghost Politics is the name. Moreover, why don't you join the Capitalist Army, all right? www.capitalistarmy.com, for Christ's sake. Anyway, we got Gyromite. We got Habbo Jenkins. We got Happen to Be Brony. We got Harbinger. We got Harry Teese, Hat Tricks. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying those other ones. We got some asshole named Hemorrhoids for Ghost. Are you kidding me? Good God! Jesus, kick him out! Kick his ass out! Kick him out! And kick the other asshole after that, too. Kick him out. We got, Howie Fletcher Snatch. I Choose Rapture. I Got That Raisin Bread. I Love Everyone. I Propaned. Get that other idiot after I Propaned out of here, too. Get that asshole out of here. We got, what else? I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say any of these. We got Liz Mighty Lolorus. I'm a closet. No, I'm not saying that, you asshole. I'm not saying any of those. Kick them out. Kick them both out. Kick them out. It's Baller Friday. Get that other idiot out here. Get that other idiot right out. Get him out. Piece of crap. Where else? Where the hell are we for Christ? J.C. Denton. We got Jesus Died LOL. Oh, man, that's not funny, you asshole. We got Josh Berdinger. We got Josh Jacoby, Joshua Zamudo. We got Jub Joe. We got Captain Morshoe. Who else we got? We got Keith Renderman. We got Kill All Bronies. We got Nee Slappington, Light Yagami, Little Pip. Little Pip, are you kidding me? I mean, what is this, an Airheads reference? We got Lou Skunt. Who else we got? We got Low Fat Sperm. We got Made Account in 10 Seconds, Melton Pot of Racist, shove it up your ass. We got Menno Mem, Meteor Junkie. We got Midnight Tide, Mike Net. We've got, I don't know, I can't say that, Mummy Yummy Lemons, Moon Dancer, Mr. Metal Goth. Who else we got? We got Nathan Stickle. Who else we got? We got Navy Dumbass Husky. We got Nutter 222. We got Nyaners. Oh He Mad. Pro Hunky. Papa Rucketeer. Pearl Shooter LOL. We got Pinkie Pie. We got what is this? Pooh Brain Horse. Poop Tickler UK. Poop Shoot Punisher. Poop Tickler Uncle. Poot Slap. Princess Celestia. Princess Luna. Racist Capitalist Bronies. We got Rainbow Dashy. We got Rainbow Dash Loves Ghost. Richard Barrett. Ryan Dunn Goofed 11. Ah, come on. Are we still with Ryan Dunn, man? Come on, that's horrible. We got Sanic. We got Scott Babb. Scotty Mate. We got Senior Rapist. That's a disgusting name. We got Simply X. Snow Woe. Socialist Brony. We got Socialist Rabbit. Soviet Canada. And get Spermy's ass out of here again, please. Can you get Spermy out of here, please? Get him out! Get him out! We got Steve McCombs. We got Stu Kwan. We got Takaka. We've got Tara Strong, Teeth Cancer, Tex Osborne. We got, who else we got? We got the guy 1337, the Reflecting God, the Rock 88, the Chiz 2. This is, what is it, the Trolestia Molestia, that's disgusting. Twilight Sparkle 2012, 2 Cans, 1 Ghost. Tazeki, Uber Nuber, we got Flight 93 LO, you disgusting sack of crap. Get that asshole, get him out! We got Veteran of Forum Wars, Vidmers. We got Warward. What else we got? We got William Nutt. Who else? We got Working Class Magnets, Izaki, Yari Yakamoro. We got Yu Yoko 11. We've got Z Medic. We got Zepper. And that's about it. That's all we got. All right, that's about enough. I'm done, for Christ's sake. And you know what? Let's just take a couple of after the show radio graffiti for the hell of it. How about that, huh? How about a little bit of that? Let's get a little bit of after radio graffiti going on up in here. How about that, huh? A little bit of after the show radio graffiti. 417 radio graffiti.
I want to cut off a piece of my penis and send it to you.
You sick son of a bitch. I tell you that right now. Do you hear this, folks? This is disgusting. 563 radio graffiti.
Inside, Ghost removed the engineer's penis and began to suck on his big penis.
You sick, twisted son of a freaking asshole. Tara Strong, radio graffiti.
If being cool is all you care about, maybe you should go fuck yourself.
You stupid, disgusting brony. Huh? Shove it up your stupid, clogged-up pooper, all right? You colon polyp-having fruity ass. 404 radio graffiti.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost. I'm a goddamn racist. I'm a nice guy.
You stupid, dumb idiot. 919 radio graffiti. Yeah, you're just playing with your Peter Popper. 832 radio graffiti.
Why the fuck did you hang up on me, motherfucker? I bet you did it so you can suck Goofy Bow's little...
We can't understand you. No comprende, pinche puto culero. All right, mama la chocho. 914, radio graffiti.
Oh, hey, Ghost. Oh, yes.
Yeah, here we go. Now we got the 8-year-olds finally getting home from school calling me up thinking that they're cool, for Christ's sake. Give me a break. 905, radio graffiti. You're playing with your Peter Popper, too, for Christ's sake. We got Banjo the Bear, radio graffiti. Are you kidding me, man? Enough! Enough of the remixes, for Christ's sake. Enough! Take it off, engineer! Take it off, for Christ's sake. I've had just about enough of these goddamn stupid, ridiculous freaking remixes, for Christ's sake. I don't know how many times I have to tell it to you stupid scumbags to get it through your thick, stupid, numb skulls that my goddamn show is serious business. 215, radio graffiti. Stupid, silly bastards. It's horrible, man. I can't. But 512, radio graffiti. You son of a bitch. 786, radio graffiti. God damn it.
Hey, Ghost, just ignore these motherfuckers, all right? You're living lavish and they're not.
Hey, I hear you, but, you know, what I'm trying to do is spark synapses in the brains of these mindless minions in hopes of trying to get them to be capitalists, and they don't want to be capitalists, for Christ's sake. 603, radio graffiti.
Just say, I'm going to fuck your pussy.
Sick son of a bitch. 215, radio graffiti. And that's another one. That's another one. A ghost roll? A ghost roll? Really, peeps? I mean, a freaking ghost roll. Jesus Christ. That's the last thing that want to happen. I do not want to be another Rick roll. Do you understand? That Rick Ashley is a goddamn laughing stock of the whole entire internet, and that's not what I want to be. Do you understand? My show is serious business, and everybody should take it accordingly. 347, radio goddamn graffiti there, you milky licking piece of nipple clamp, love it, plug up the ass looking trash.
Hey, it's the truth. I want to be a brony.
Here we go, more brony crap. Well, get it off, engineer. I don't want to hear any more brony crap. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I've had just about enough. I'm out of here, for Christ's sake, all right? That's enough for Taco Tuesday, all right? I don't know if I'm going to be doing a broadcast tomorrow. I may or may not. It depends on a lot of variety of different factors. But the way you can figure out if I'm going to do a show or not is to follow me on Twitter, folks, all right? Don't be a milky licker. Hook me up with a follow. Ghost Politics is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores, Ghost Politics. And moreover, if you haven't had your fair fix of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, well, by God, go to the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. One more time, that is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And I have every episode that I have ever broadcasted on the internet, time, dated, and stamped, archived in that website, free for anybody to download. All right? So once again, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And moreover, folks, I'm looking for a few good men and women that are true capitalists to join the Capitalist Army. And, of course, the website for the Capitalist Army is www.capitalistarmy.com. www.capitalistarmy.com. Anyway, folks, it's been a great Taco Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, I don't know if I'm going to be coming here tomorrow, but you never know. I may or may not. Shoot me a tweet, all right? Let me know if I should. Let me know what's going on. I love to hear feedback. I love to read the Twitter responses, for Christ's sake. Instead of you assholes spamming, your little trolls, for Christ's sake. I actually appreciate the commentary. So tweet at me. Let me know what's going on. Ghost Politics is in the house, for Christ's sake. All right, Ghost Politics is the name to follow on Twitter. Anyway, I want to sincerely thank everybody for tuning in with me live or in the archive. Remember, I broadcast Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right? So make sure to put that on your calendar and let everybody know about it, all right? Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I am out of here. I may or may not do a show tomorrow, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm out of here. Long live capitalism.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.